Kobe, how you do that? Kobe, how you do that? Kobe, how
Yeah. 60. Yeah. Yeah. Shorty crushing on my vibes and I'm sick of it. She give me tires and I've been on some different shit. She give me tight with all that fighting and the bickering. But that my way, so we gon' fight it to the bitter end. I promise we gon' get the bank out.
You know I need you, girl, so don't ever forget it. Even when we fight and I need you in my life, that's why I call you my wife, that's why I'm staying committed. And I know you think I'm doing wrong, and it's cool. Told me you gon' move along if I don't choose. Know that I be breaking all of the rules. Now I gotta do this song, this one for you.
You know I need you, girl, you ain't gotta remind me. I think of the time and put it all in rewind. I'm coming home cause you're mine, you never gotta confine me, yeah. You know I need you, girl, I'm seeing all the signs. Little mama dying, she get me out of my mind. She promised me that them niggas won't get a lot of your time. Let's get a bottle of wine, let's get a bottle of vino. I'm making it live like a little micro Rupino. Let's go and catch a vibe, I know the spot in Toledo. High roller, high rise, I'm feeling like a casino. Spending a lot of casinos, making a lot of cream. I get you what you want if you say it, it's not a thing. Your love is the drug, listen baby, you got a fiend. I'm a king, tell me why would I play when I got a queen? Yeah.
You know I need you, girl, so don't ever forget it. Even when we fight and I need you in my life, that's why I call you my wife, that's why I'm staying committed. And I know you think I'm doing wrong, and it's cool. Told me you gon' move along if I don't choose. Know that I be breaking all of the rules. Now I gotta do this song, this one for you.
Shorty crushing on my vibes and I'm sick of it. She give me tires and I've been on some different shit. She give me tight with all that fighting and the bickering. But that my way, so we gon' fight it to the bitter end. I promise we gon' get the bank out. You know I need you, girl, we ain't gotta pretend, no. Baby, we could win for sure, that's what I'm here for. To the end, no, storm all out the window, yeah. You know I need you, baby, I need you by my side, yeah. I can feel the vibe when I put it in drive. I can see it in your eyes, I know you want me inside. Little mama, let's take a ride, let's go and sit on the beach, yeah. Watch the sunrise and rubbing all on your feet, yeah. Had some other women, but they ain't make me complete, yeah. Touching on your thighs, playing under the sheets. You touch it, get you to leave, you know I know it'll lit that. Kissing on your chest, you kissing all on my six pack. She get in position and then she tell me to sit back. Break a nigga off and give me some of that Kit Kat. It's a big fact, I wanna make sure your dreams come true. On the set, I wanna get you a ring, yeah. I give you a check, cause I can do anything for you. Don't sweat, cause money it ain't a thing, yeah. I can get you wet, girl, I can show you a thing good too. Good sex, I promise to make you cream, yeah. I'm a good catch, I promise to be a king for you. On the set, I gotta make you my queen, yeah.
You know I need you, girl, so don't ever forget it. Even when we fight and I need you in my life, that's why I call you my wife, that's why I'm staying committed. And I know you think I'm doing wrong, and it's cool. Told me you gon' move along if I don't choose. Know that I be breaking all of the rules. Now I gotta do this song, this one for you.
Shorty crushing on my vibes and I'm sick of it. She give me tires and I've been on some different shit. She give me tight with all that fighting and the bickering. But that my way, so we gon' fight it to the bitter end. I promise we gon' get the bank out.
Now what you gonna say when it all comes crashing down? Girl, you're gonna love me.
Yo, you know I love you.
What you gonna do when all your love
you my
hits
boo.
the ground? You gonna love me.
Girl, You so bad I had to write you this song. Put ice on your arm. Tonight, let's get gone on a flight to Milan. Let's get right, let's get on. From the light to the dawn, from the night to the morn. Had you right in my prime. We was riding through the city to buy it. If you with me on fire, looking flyer than Mariah in that video. Flying through like Diddy go, higher than the million. See me on that TV, you can find me on your Vimeo. Heard he had you crying, boy, he lied, boo, they really go. Lie to you, they lying, ooh, them lies looking silly though. Dick night hawks, feeling sparks like a millio. Late night walks through the dark, trying tippy toe. Late night talks after dark like Arsenio. Let me see your intellect, show me what you really know. Put you in that gown now you looking pretty though. Downtown, shut the town down, let the city glow. I wanna be your one and only. I wanna come and get you, I wanna take you away. She call me, won't you come and show me? I told her tomorrow, she said come and give me today. It gotta be today. The night is in my pocket, I got it so we can play. Your body is hypnotic, you got it so either way. Yeah. Let's take some pics and go and make you a model. No brakes on the throttle, have you champagne toast. Let you shake up the bottle, let me take you to Cabo. Some place we can fly to, how you sipping on that fine wine. Taste this Moscato, it's your beauty and your intellect. Wanna get you in the jet, now I got you winning like them women on the internet. We can go the hardest, we just started, we ain't finished yet. Shorty took my heart and tried to spark it like a cigarette. Baby girl, I'm digging you, tell me if you dig it yet. Now I gotta keep you in my pocket like a gigapet. Let me interject, if you let, we can intersect. Since you with the best on the set, I could get it wet. Did it with finesse, you could bet I'ma win the bet. Since you was a catch, then the vet had to intercept. Never did respect any threat, cause I've been the threat. Since you getting dressed, MMS when you send a text. I wanna be your one and only. I wanna come and get you, I wanna take you away. She call me, won't you come and show me? I told her tomorrow, she said come and give me today. It gotta be today. And now these in my pocket, I got it so we can play. Your body is hypnotic, you got it so either way.
Now what you gonna say when it all comes crashing down? Girl, you're gonna love it.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we back. I want to give a special shout out to all of our loyal fans, to all of our viewers on Twitch and on YouTube and on Facebook and on IG and on all the rest of our platforms. And big shout out to my TikTokers. We not live on TikTok, but y'all always hold me down on them clips. Y'all give me mad love. Y'all give me mad engagement. So big shout out to all my TikTokers. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here and we got a very special panel for y'all tonight. I want y'all to give it up for yourselves, ladies and gentlemen. That means you too, Draco. Clap. We do snap. Okay. But occasionally we hit a clap. Okay. All right, and this is one of those times. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have a very special panel for y'all tonight, and they said they came to talk some shit. So we got, of course, our deep conversation. But first, before we get into that, I want to introduce y'all to my main man, our guest of the night, the one and only. I'm gonna let you introduce yourself. What's your name? Your occupation?
What's good, y'all? Already know who it is. Your boy Billsy in the building, repping the 610. We here on the Focus Podcast, man. I know the vibes. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? We here to talk our talk, do our thing. You know what I'm saying? Repping the 610. Want to know the light-skinned Dominicano, your favorite. So what up?
Okay. Oh, you Dominican?
Yeah, 100%.
Oh,
bro. It's weird.
¿Cómo estás? Let me stop.
Está chilando, tú sabes.
No, yo sabe español poquito. Mi esposa ecuatoriana y brasileña, sí, yo estoy prendé, pero yo estoy tratando todos los días. Sí.
Tato.
Yeah, I know that. Okay. And let's go to your right real quick.
Y'all know it's your girl Izzy J. I'm back.
Speak into the mic. You know how this go.
I don't know.
Name, occupation, social media status.
I'm a singer. My Instagram is IamIzzyJ. Also, that's my TikTok as well. Show some love and support.
All right.
Hey, what's good, y'all? My name's Janae. You follow me on Instagram, avoid Nay. You know, I'm up here. I ain't never been up here before.
She said, but I'm happy. All right, so that means she came to talk some slickness. All right, you know we got to get the female perspective up on the couch and all of that. The jacket getting me hot. I got to take it off. All right. And of course, my main man, 50 grand, Skip the Peanut Butter. I'm ready to jam. Go ahead.
It's your boy, Draco the Sage, Draco the Polygraph, Draco the Truth Teller, Draco the Goat, and as of recently, Draco the Savage. I got called that today.
Draco the
I
Savage.
got called Draco the Savage twice today.
That's because your name is Draco the Sage.
It's
You know
close to-
niggas can't read.
Hey, but it works. But I ain't nothing special. I'm a car salesman. Here and there, I take photos, but beyond that, like, I just be chilling. Oh, social media, Draco the Sage, DRACODASAGE, Facebook, Catcher Vermin. I'll be out here. That's all.
All right, that's what I'm talking about. Esteemed panel today. Esteemed panel full of let's say eclectic opinions that they want y'all to hear. Izzy, before we get into it, you got some stuff coming up, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Go ahead, tell the people. Speak into the mic, girl.
So for Focus is October Festival. I'm gonna be walking in the fashion show. I'm also performing. That's October 14th, and then September 30th, also doing a fashion show. And then another one October 14th. I'm gonna be there in Philly performing there too as well. If you guys wanna pop out, show some love. It's on my Instagram. You know, check me out.
And your Instagram is what is it? I am Izzy J.
I am Izzy J.
I
The
am
one and
Izzy
only
J.
Vicky.
The one and only. She said they don't make two. Damn it. All right. And do you got anything up and coming, or you just here for the ride?
She supports.
She supports. All right. Say no more. Say no more.
That's love.
That's love. So before we get into our topics of the night, before we get into our deep conversation, high level conversation, right? I want to give my boy Johnny Bills a little quick small interview because in case you don't know, this is one of the dopest musical talents that we have out here. I put him on a few shows, but this man, like, he always got something going on. Always got something going on. Like, you feel me? Like, show after show after show after drop after drop after drop after feature after feature after feature.
Working.
He too rich for me now. I try to get him to come to my show. I got to save up to get this nigga now. Shit. I got to save my money. All right. So, Johnny Bills, let us know what you got going on, man.
Once again, y'all already know what it is. Your boy Billsy, man. I be working, bro. I got a project about to drop, Tales from the Phantom City. It's kind of like a comic book style type drop. Like, I kind of want these projects to, like, all kind of represent, like, a different style of, you know, like, I want it to be deeper than just the music. Like, I want people to see the cover art and they go like, okay, this dope. So I got it kind of designed as a comic book, and then this one is no features. It's just a solo project, just me on it. Next project, you know, I want to keep kind of the whole comic book style thing going because I've been kind of into that whole vibe, like anime, comics, video games. That's kind of like my thing. So I want to kind of start incorporating that in my art and in my music and stuff like that. So other than that, bro, I just dropped a music video. Shout out my guy We Live TV. He shot it. Yeah, man, that's what I've been working on.
I think that's cool though that you stay true to yourself. You don't lose your youth. You don't lose your, you know, what you love. Because, you know, certain people will be like, you know, even though I'm in the anime and the comics and whatever, you know, that's not what a singer is supposed to be doing. That's not what a adult's supposed to be doing. So I'm just going to abandon that whole part of my life, even though it means something to me. But the fact that you taking that chance and you want to incorporate what you love into your music, I think that's a big deal. I think that's a great step. And I think that's a step more people need to take as artists, to be more original and true to themselves and
bro,
what it is they got to
it's
bring
a
to
huge
the table.
demographic too, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know plenty of my boys who's hood niggas that be like, yo, you catch that Demon Slayer joint though, bro? And I'm like, see, like, I know people who listen to hip hop and watch anime, so I'm like,
but here's the real question.
Yeah.
What's your favorite anime?
So far, honestly, it's gotta be Demon Slayer for me personally.
Slayer.
It's gotta be Demon Slayer for me.
No.
Take that door. Get out.
Yeah,
Get out.
Why? What's your top right now? What's your top three?
You know what?
What's your top three?
I don't want to be the bandwagon, but honestly, my all-time was Naruto.
Okay, Naruto's good. Naruto's really good. I
Until-
don't like Boruto. Like, I don't like
No,
the
yeah,
new,
yeah, no,
but
that's not
everything prior to that is good.
But what just took over? One Piece.
Okay, wait, I'm about to speak on that.
One
I'm about to
Piece
say
is
that.
good.
The One
I'm
Piece.
still
I
catching
watched
up.
that.
I'm only on
We're
episode like 700, bro.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
it's a lot.
Did y'all
This is
see the
It's a
live
lot,
shit they
bro.
try to make of the
Yo,
One
the
Piece?
Netflix? Oh my
Yo,
god.
I was seeing, yo.
Yo, that's a whole topic
That's
within
a whole
itself.
topic
That's
right
a
there.
whole
Nah, that
topic
is.
within itself.
I ain't even in the anime, and I watched the live
So
joint.
good. So good. So good. If
That
you
joint
watch
was
the
fire.
actual anime and then you watch that, you're
Yeah,
like,
it's
bruh,
approved by the creator of One Piece.
Yeah.
They were they did that. They did that thing. With that.
I'm just happy they didn't pull no Dragon Ball
Oh
Evolution.
my
crap.
god! I think we're all grateful
Yeah,
it didn't
you
go
know.
there
Right.
because that was not it.
So my next project, I think I'm gonna go ahead and put some anime in there myself.
Bro, do it. It's
my
dope
next
right now.
video is
Anime's
gonna be
hitting.
in anime.
Anime is hitting right now. I'm telling
We
you.
might have to
Get
get
it
you an
animated.
animator.
That's what I want to do. The next music video, get it animated by an animator in that anime format, bro. So it looks like a. So it
That
looks
might
like
go
it.
viral though. I ain't even
Yeah,
gonna hold
bro.
you.
That's lit, bro.
That might-
Like,
that-
to me would be mind blowing.
Denzel Curry did that, I think, if I'm
Yup.
not mistaken.
Yeah, there's a
So
few
it'll
artists
be-
that have tapped
yeah.
into that for sure.
So you got a new single, right? A new song, a new.
Yeah, I'm definitely dropping a new single. It's called Never Ends. That'll probably be the next track that I drop to premiere the project. Like I said, Tales from a Phantom City, and yeah, man. And I sent it to y'all. So if y'all want to premiere it, you know what I mean. Y'all
When
more
do
than
I
welcome
get
to
my
sneak
feature?
peek. Bro, let me know,
I
man.
need
Let
my
me know.
feature.
Let me know. Let's
You
lock
know,
in,
Focus,
man.
Focus still got little bars in the
Let's
tank.
bro, it's not a little
You got a
bars,
little
bro.
something.
I've heard you spit, bro. I know you can rap. Like you rap.
I'm his ghostwriter.
Yeah, I know he rap.
Yo, why
raps.
you keep saying that, my man? I'm gonna have to sue you for defamation.
can rap rap.
If you keep on telling that lie, I'm gonna have to go ahead and sue you for
Defamation
defamation.
But if you're gonna out yourself, it kind of
Oh, we got.
point of saying that you're
That's the joke.
Exactly. That's a good point the studio audience made. How you the ghostwriter and you not being a ghost about it? Ghost mean you supposed to sit your ass in the background and not say nothing,
Casper
goddamn.
writer.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm probably popping out. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So I actually want to play one of your videos. Can we play one of your videos?
Yeah, go ahead, bro. You could
All right,
go for it.
We're going to play one of my boy videos real quick. Ladies and gentlemen, I know this joint going to be fire because everything he drop is fire. So I already know this joint going to be fire. Ladies and gentlemen, let us know what you think about this joint in the chat. If it's fire, I need a 1. If it's okay, I need a 2.
Yeah, if it's fire,
if he need to
drop a
go back
fire.
to the lab, I need a 3. Watch all the ones we get. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Yes, sir. Thank you, bro.
Woo! Hop on the Facebook and share. Oh, okay. Share it to groups. Oh shit!
Cause I gotta move. Then we went from mad money to sad money. Cause now all the honey's blue. And I'm rolling the runs and they got a punch and sitting like Mike. And I see you looking and she can get took and I really just might. And I brought the whole team and we're riding like demons pop out in the night. Stack it up to the ceiling, we not catching feelings, we only catch flights, yeah. And I said that I know that I am the one they not with. I had to learn the game just to start running. It ain't about money, then we not discussing it. Those my day ones. Those be the same I'm running with. When it goes down, they the ones that I'm coming with. Just check the score and I'm about to start upping it.
Woo!
Got the word.
This some fire.
Shawty gon' hit that little dance when she make it move. Now if it's up, then it's stuck. I gotta lose. You either ride or not, but you gotta choose or you gotta choose. So pick out the word. I'm in the mood. Shawty gon' hit that little dance when she make it move. Now if it's up, then it's stuck. How can I lose? You either ride or not, but you gotta choose or you gotta choose. So pick out the word. 'Cause you went to me in the pay, and you know I get it pronto. And if you ain't talking about money when talking to me, nigga, estamos hablando. 'Cause you know that the money talks and the book le está caminando. She loving the drips on my neck and my wrist, and she know that my shit está bailando. Yeah. And I feel the slide, so as I step in, I'm setting the vibe. It's to choosing, they can't pick a side, nah. Word of my mom, you not one of the guys. Only just the ones that be by my side, 'cause be capping and they lie, yeah. Had the trenches in the vision and focus on well. Can't fuck with you all, you know the circle so small. Sometimes I just talk to myself, and now the success that just be calling for all of the ones who ain't give me no help. Not running a thing, spending the money with only a gang and nobody else. So pick out the word. I'm in the mood. Shawty gon' hit that little dance when she make it move. Now if it's up, then it's stuck. How can I lose? You either ride or not, but you gotta choose or you gotta choose. So pick out the word. I'm in the mood. Shawty gon' hit that little dance when she make it move.
Hey, hey. Hey. Woo! Snap for that right there. That was some work. Nah, that was some work. I ain't even gonna hold you. You know, they say, yo, that shit was fire, bro.
Appreciate y'all.
Nah, that shit was fire. It was
and
good.
everyone I be on more of my catchy flow, bro. Like that don't even be me really rapping. You know
nah,
what I'm
nah.
I like how he came in with like he was going English.
Oh, pause that.
Yeah, bro, because I gotta let people know. Like I know I'm mad light skinned, so people be like, "Are you Dominican now?" And I'm like, "Bro, I'm sorry, I'm not wearing like a Yankee fitted or like I'm not fucking being like, oh, loca, dímelo, tigre. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, I'm not doing that every 5 minutes. So like, you know, like I like to incorporate that into my music to make it like a little more apparent. Nah, I don't have any yet. But I've worked with like Spanish artists. Like I've got a dancehall record that's like a hybrid record where it's like Spanglish, like where my verse is kind of in English, but then there's Spanish parts, and then their whole verse is all Spanish, and then they do a Spanish version of the English hook that I did, and then we do like a back and forth where I do the English part, they do the Spanish part. So yeah, I definitely trying to incorporate that more into my music. You know what I mean? Like trying to incorporate the culture, the heritage, shit like that. You know what I mean?
All right, my fault.
No, you good,
clean
bro.
that up. Make sure you get that right. Pause that. Whatever's got going on. All right. So sorry, I missed that. Say that again.
Your site traffic is skyrocketing until this happens. Be careful.
Oh shit! Oops.
Build your site on a platform that's engineered for success. So as traffic spikes, instead of
What is that? Cut it off.
Wherever the video was playing, maybe. Yeah.
Backed up by tens of thousands of servers worldwide, maintaining 0.98% uptime. Wix.
Switch the seats out. That shit bugging right now. Go to the. Find it.
So far, you niggas ain't come close. We took 6 months off, the people still saying we out Dumbo, having me with
It sounds like Coast Contra or Contra.
Some niggas gotta get humble, cause some niggas really a Dumbo. What's the square root of 3.14 when we
It's obviously what you were just playing. Hold up. Go.
Like do the ad-libs while
Sliding down. Must be another one.
It's been like hip-hop cypher. 15 years now.
Wow. Dedication.
It's been a while. Yeah, I got IG, Instagram, TikTok. Yeah, for sure. Tap in. I got you. Yeah, definitely tap in, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, definitely collab, let me know. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely gotta get working, you know what I'm saying? That's the way to do it.
On the screen too? You playing on the screen?
I don't have good reception here, so I can't even see it from my phone.
Go on the screen real quick and see if it's still going.
Yeah, it is. That's what they're coming to.
Where's my phone?
No, it's not playing on the podcast.
It's not playing on the cast?
No, it is.
It is?
I mean, I just heard it, but I don't know.
I mean, yeah, aren't they commenting that too? So.
Damn, what the hell? That shit has never happened before.
Now I don't hear it.
Now you don't hear it?
Nah, we good.
You good? All right, cool. So that obviously is the TV then.
All right. So wait, maybe if somebody was casting that to the TV, maybe? Is somebody casting it to the TV?
No, we're good now.
Huh. Alright.
Alright.
So then fuck it.
Alright, we good?
Alright, yeah, about the malfunction, y'all. Let's get back to business.
Hey, Candace, I say this every podcast as of like 2 podcasts ago. Listen, yo, if you was my friend, bro, you would probably be like the most loyal friend I ever had in my life because you've been loyally watching the Focus podcast. You deserve. Hold on, I'm trying to think of a
Just
prize.
turn the whole TV down.
Like if I ever meet you, Candace, you get a high five. That's all I'm gonna give you. There you go.
That's all I'm gonna give you.
Yeah.
All right, where's my phone at? Make sure this jank thing is right. Ladies and gentlemen. All right, there we go.
Yeah, we go.
We go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry about that. We back. We are back in full effect.
Back in
I don't know
action.
what the hell that was. Music still playing, music still going, but now let's get back to the nitty gritty. Let's get back to the interview. Let's get back to what we got going on.
Yes,
now,
sir.
Johnny Bills, that shit was fire. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Thank you.
They tell you that you really only need one fire joint to really, really go. You feel me? Like, and if you keep churning them out like that, boy, one of them joints is gonna go automatically, man. I feel that, bro. That joint the production was fire.
Thank you.
You feel me? You had the dancers in there. You made me want to even hit some moves and shit. I was about to get. They ain't see me off camera, nigga. I was hitting the moves, nigga.
Nah,
oh
that's a
God,
fact. That's a fact, bro. I was just trying to bring the vibes. You feel me?
We're happy.
Yeah, big shout out to all of our loyals, especially Candace. We love you, girl. You know that. All right. So Johnny Bills, you got that joint, and when is the next time they can see you perform that joint?
I don't have any upcoming shows that I know about. I know I'm gonna be at the LVMA or the Lehigh Valley Music Awards.
Oh yeah, let's get into that.
I don't know if we're doing any performances there, but if we are, most likely there. That's October 8th.
We're gonna have to bring you down to Oktoberfest, man.
Let me know, bro. Let's talk, bro.
Oktoberfest and
let me
need
know,
that.
bro.
I'm in the mood. Yeah, you ain't know I had the vocals.
I'll break out the Jersey Club remix of that one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
On the 15th.
Okay, all right, yeah. We well, you know I gotta talk business with him.
Yeah, we talk. We lock in, bro. Let's lock in.
What's your Cash App, nigga? You got Venmo? God damn it, nigga, costs money.
Apple Pay.
All right, nah, that was fire.
Thank
So
you, bro.
big shout
Thank
out to
you.
Johnny Bills. Now look, he is nominated for a Lehigh Valley Music Award, right?
Yeah, 2 categories.
Two categories. Tell them about that.
Best male artist and best music video. Mood was the one that we just showed y'all. That was nominated for best music video and then best male artist. So y'all know the vibes, man. When y'all go to vote, make sure y'all vote for your man Billsy, so we can bring one home to the Valley. You heard?
I was thinking about going to the show, but I might Kanye somebody, run up on it.
Yeah.
God damn it, you know who was supposed to win?
Yeah.
That was supposed to go
If
to
I don't win, you're more than welcome to go up there and do that. I mean, like, Johnny Bills had the best music video of 2023.
Listen,
Yeah,
the
hell yeah, bro.
Kanye in me is going to keep me from going, because I swear I'm running up on that damn stage. They're supposed to go to Beyonce. Who is Taylor Swift? Oh, man, nah, that was good. So make sure y'all go vote for him. And how can they vote again?
So if y'all follow me on Facebook or Instagram, I posted about it. Links in my bio, links in the description. I'm constantly gonna be resharing that. Voting closes on the 30th. But before that, my birthday hits on the 25th. So if y'all want to give me anything for a gift, make sure y'all drop that vote. You heard?
Hey, there we go. Already got you your birthday present, though.
Yeah, you already know, bro.
Same shit you got me for my birthday in blue,
Came in
nigga.
early clutch. Came in early clutch with the vote. You heard?
I got it in red.
I got it in red. All right. So y'all ready to get to the high level deep conversations?
Let's get it.
Y'all ready to give y'all opinions?
Let's get to the
y'all ready to give
nitty-gritty,
y'all
word?
thoughts?
Waiting on you, Focus.
All right, here we go, man. Here we go. So, our first topic of the night. So, I was on Facebook the other day, and I had an argument. I had a 43 comment argument with this girl.
Ooh.
Matter of fact, it was probably like 46.
He was getting entangled on that post.
398 comments.
You and her going back and forth?
Me versus like 4 single baby moms and like, and like 50-year-old women
violent.
that think they belong in Forever 21. And like it's insane, bro.
Nah, that ain't.
All right, so speaking of Forever 21 and speaking of all of these attire and all of that, our first question of the night, because this is what we was arguing about, me and this girl. Okay. So she says on Facebook, somebody put up a post. It went something like, you know what I'm saying, like a father asked his daughter, you know, something about if you had a precious car or something like that, would you cover it up so it don't get stolen, so it don't get whatever. She said yeah. Then he's like, well, how do you feel about your body? Well, why won't you cover your body up then? Like, is your body not more precious than the such and such and so and so? So that led to a conversation, because a girl said, look, what you wear don't have nothing to do with your worth. How you dress don't have nothing to do with your inner worth, right?
Yeah.
So the first question tonight is that shit true?
Yeah, that shit is very true.
Okay, we're going to get right to it. So does dressing like a bird actually make you a bird? Does dressing like...
All right,
we're going to start with the ladies. All right, go ahead, Izzy. I know you got a lot to say on this.
I feel like as a woman, I feel like I should be allowed to dress how I want to dress, and that does not define me or my actions and what I do. But I mean, birds of a feather flock together. If you flock in that way, I mean, that's you. But like, that has nothing to do with how I dress personally. You feel me?
Okay, so you don't think it have nothing to do with it? You just because you dress provocative, don't mean you provocative.
I mean,
man, she's starting to get ifty. Johnny Bills, what you say? If you dress like a thotty, do that make you a thotty?
I don't think it makes you a thotty personally. Like, this is the thing. Like, what you think about yourself is different from what other people perceive of you. You feel me? Like, there's girls who could be virgins, but they just dress mad sexy and appealing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That could be a thing. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't make her a whore. Obviously not, because she's not giving out no coochie. You feel me? But it's like, at the same token, somebody who is observing or perceiving may see her differently than what she thinks of herself. So it's like, if you going out there looking scandalous, you know, fellas is gonna be like, yo, mommy was good. You know what I'm saying? Like, they gonna do that. That doesn't necessarily make you whatever, you know, whatever they perceive you as. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's you know, if you value yourself, and it depends what you want. You know what I'm saying? Like, it depends on the attention you want. Like, there's so many variables I think that go into that. Like we know that, like, you know, for men, like I mean, at least for me personally, like, I think, like, I respect women who could be sexy and modest at the same time. You know what I mean? But that's if I'm looking for wifey. You feel me? Versus if that's not what I'm looking for, then, like, you know, you want to dress however you want to dress. That's cool with me. You know what I mean? So I think it just all depends on the type of attention you're trying to attract, the type of, you know what I mean? So I don't think it necessarily makes you or defines you in any way, shape, or form.
Okay. What about you, sweetheart? What you think about it? Pull the mic. Yeah.
I mean, sometimes with the way how you dress is the way how you kind of are, but it's not for everybody. I think everyone has, like, different type of personalities and stuff, so you can't really judge someone off their looks. You gotta get to know them first name. Boom, you know how they is. Like,
yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Okay. Draco, what you think? I know he gonna say. You know he gonna be talking shit.
That's it gonna happen right now. Listen,
he like to go against
a spade a spade, alright?
It's like this, man. I'm not gonna say it's like, if it walks like a duck and it talks like a duck, then it is a duck.
Quack.
But it's like this. When we're walking on the street and we see a homeless man outside, we don't assume, that man might be a millionaire. Let me not give him money. Inside of our head, we just think he's suffering. So if I'm at the club and I see a shorty dressed promiscuously and whether or not she's looking for a good time, in my head, I say 304. And like, now there is a level of standard where, she look good, but that comes down to, like, you know, if she's in the gym, she's making sure she's eating right, etc. All those, you know, things that fall into place. Then it don't matter what she wears, she gonna be fine as hell.
Yeah.
But like, no, like, too much skin, it's a dagger for you. You're not staying long term with me. You dress too short, it's a dagger for you. Stay at home. And when I say dress too short, I'm talking about, like, when she sit down, coochie already sitting on the chair before she sits down. Like, he laughing because he knows exactly what I'm talking about. He laughing because he knows exactly what I'm talking about. So like,
So the
there's
coochie sits before she does.
yeah, the coochie sits before she does. There's a certain standard when it comes to like sexy versus promiscuous. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, like if she looked like a hoe, most likely I'm gonna treat her like that.
I can agree with you
like,
100%.
yeah.
Like if she, okay, if you're, the way you just said it, her coochie basically out. Alright, maybe she a hoe. I mean, cause why you coming outside looking like that? It means you don't respect yourself as a woman.
Yeah.
Right.
You feel me?
You looking for some kind of
You
attention
looking
when
for
you
some type of
dressing
attention.
like that. It's because you want us to go.
Oh,
Damn.
right,
You
right.
want to do the shit from Friday where we're like, damn.
No.
That's what you want from us. It's not. Come on,
Nah,
man.
it's because they want us to.
But
tune
then you
into
can't
that
get
for
mad when
that
that's the
OnlyFans.
attention that you get. Like the shit that kills me, the irony that kills me is a female that be like, "Oh, I hate that shit," but I'm like, "But you have an OnlyFans as well." But like, you have an OnlyFans as well. Like, if I, it's only cool if I subscribe to it. I'm allowed to be like, "Damn, that pussy looks great." If I subscribe to it, if I pay you $5 a month, come on, that don't make no sense.
No,
There's so much
it's
irony.
only okay because you're looking at it through a computer screen.
It make no sense to me. It makes zero
remember that.
sense to me,
It's
bro.
only
Like,
okay
so,
because you look at it. You look.
you
at
know,
it through
like
the
you
computer.
can't market yourself in a certain aspect and expect people not to perceive you or judge you in a certain way. You know what I
Right,
mean?
I agree there.
No matter how much you
100%.
think of yourself,
Wholeheartedly.
you can think of yourself as the best thing in the world.
Oh, cut that shit off.
But that's not gonna be the
That's
same
why
as
it's
what
hot in
people
here.
think of you.
So I agree with y'all. I agree with y'all for the most part. I think it's a frequency thing too. So if you dress like a bird once a month on Saturday night, you feeling frisky. That might be one thing. But if every time you come out, you gotta have your curves showing, your stomach out, your cleavage showing. You 9 times out of 10.
Throwing a little shade over here, Focus.
No, you on a podcast. You. I ain't talking about that. I said if you. Nah, that's not what I'm.
we talking controversial topics. If the shoe fits, you know, like
Listen,
it is what it is. Like,
listen,
you know,
but what I'm saying is this: you on a podcast, you are, you doing a show, whatever the case may be. That's one thing. But if every time you come out the house, you got to look that way, you trying to call for a certain type of attention, attention from the people who want that particular type of person. Now, granted, you got all types of nuances involved in there, like. Some girls just want to dress how other girls dress in society. They want to be, down with the Joneses. Like that's an old term, but you know what I mean. They want to be down with everybody else, so they trying to fit in. They trying to be up with the trends.
That's what it is. They want to look fly. Get it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They see the Instagram models doing it. They see the girls who get thousands of likes.
I could do it too.
Yo, don't get me wrong. Compliments feel great.
They do.
I get it. Compliment, yo, bro. When somebody gasses your head up and it's almost so big you can't fit through the door. That shit feels amazing. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But you could just tell when some people just be like fishing for it. You feel me? Like,
exactly.
Versus versus it just coming naturally. Like, you know what I mean? You know, like some people be just trying too hard.
A little too hard.
Yeah.
No, I agree with you.
Wrong attention.
That's what it is.
So how do you think society views women that dress this way? Like, right? Are they more respected or shamed for their attire?
I mean,
do they shame women?
It depends who you asking, I guess. You know what I mean? Because there's that side of the coin where there's that women empowerment side, right? Where they're like, yes, there's the slut walk, like, you know what I mean, like Emma Rose, and they're like, yo, you're a bad bitch, embracing your body, right? There's that side, right? But then there's the side of, yeah, that's cool that you embracing your body, but then there's the guys that are like, I'm looking for the modesty. Quantitated in the building. Yeah, then there's the other side of it. You know what I'm saying? The other side is like, yo, we're looking for something more modest or whatever the case is. You know what I mean? So there's like, yo, what about being a wifey and blah blah blah. You know what I mean? There's that side, and then there's the whole women empowerment side. So I think it's definitely, like I said, it's a controversial topic, man.
It is definitely a controversial topic.
If you asking a man who wants to wife somebody, he's gonna tell you modesty. If you might be asking a lady about it, she might be like, I'm just embracing my body. I do this for me.
Yeah, okay.
I can scooch over.
Yeah. Can you sit right there and then just kind of steal they mic? You steal Johnny, but hey, yo, I got my homie on the phone. She surprised me. She was supposed to pull up, but she said, she had a previous engagement. This one of the busiest women in the history of the Lehigh Valley.
That's a fact.
She got 13 other engagements tonight.
No, fact.
Damn it.
Booked till forever.
Right, booked till forever. But we got Quan on the couch, so if she can steal Johnny Bill's mic for 2 seconds, I want to ask you: does dressing like a hoe make you a hoe?
No, I dress like a hoe.
And you ain't no goddamn.
And I ain't no motherfucking hoe.
Word to your mama.
I does dressing like a hoe all the time make you a hoe?
Yeah.
Okay.
In a sense, not really, but in a sense, only because like I feel like if you're not a hoe and you like to dress sexy and you like to dress that way, like you know when it's time and when it's not time.
Okay.
I feel like that's the difference. Like I feel like the females that do it all the time, more likely, not all, but more likely are like into that lifestyle.
Right.
You know what I mean? But like I know how to dress, like depending on the occasion, where I'm going. If I'm not going to the school to pick up my kids in the booty shorts, going to the parent teacher conference looking crazy. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
That's a fact.
It's the frequency of it.
Yeah.
If you go to the parent teacher conference looking like you came from the club, 9 times out of 10 you trying to grab a daddy. You trying to grab Mr. Jackson from third period. I need me a teacher. So I mean, I think so. The next question was, does society shame you or respect you for dressing promiscuous?
Yes.
No, like does it shame you or does it respect you? It's like, is it shame
I
or
feel
respect?
like for me, I feel like I'm very well respected, but that's because like for me, like because I'm in the nightlife, like I don't even dance with guys. Like I dress how I dress, but I still don't. Niggas don't be slapping my ass. They don't be grabbing me. Like I don't allow all that extra stuff. You know what I mean? So I may be dressed a certain way, but I still carry myself with respect.
Yeah.
And as a woman, you know what I mean? Guys know they don't be coming up on behind me thinking you about to I ain't shaking my ass on you and keep it moving.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Talk that talk.
So
I'm sure you done spent many a niggas in the club.
yeah.
Nigga,
But I
get
do
your...
it nicely though. I be like, I'm good. I don't dance with guys. No, thank you.
Yo, I just want y'all to know how that make us feel. It took us 23 minutes to get the confidence to come up here.
First to walk up to you and say hi.
You
You
done
know how many
came.
drinks I had to buy to even walk over here, nigga?
You done came here shaking that thing all right next to me. I'm like, oh, she doing that for me.
I don't think there's nothing wrong with dancing with guys in the club. You know what I mean? I just think that some girls dance with too many men in the club. So then that's when guys, they don't respect you. I don't do it at all because I don't even want to deal with that. But like if you're dancing, you make yourself accessible that any guy that comes behind you is just grabbing you, smacking your ass, then they're not going to respect you. Now, every guy in that club is getting their free hands. They just being mad extra. So
Right.
I don't think there's nothing wrong with, going out, having a good time and dancing with, a stranger. I don't judge nobody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's all on really how you do it.
Right. Johnny
How you
Bills, let
carry
me ask you a
yourself.
question.
You know what I mean?
Let me ask you a question. Take the mic. So, do you have a problem with your lady going out to the club dressing a certain way, or you like take it off, girl?
No, honestly, for me, when it comes to my fiance, bro, like
put my coat on.
I tell her do what makes you feel comfortable. Listen, if you want to get dressed up and you want to get all fancy, throw some heels on, cool. My wifey, out of respect, will do it in a respectful manner. She's not buying dresses where her whole coochie is sitting before she sits. You feel me?
Okay.
Like she not doing that.
Yeah,
so
like that freeze on
now,
right?
yeah. Now, granted, we went out to Vegas and it was a whole different story. Like we got fly. Like she was dressed in like some fishnetty shit, and I was like, damn.
Right.
So exactly, that's why I proposed and shit. So it's a time and a moment. You feel me? So you know what I mean. But I don't care. If she want to go out with her girl, go. By all means, please. I got a whole lot of 2K just dropped. By all means, lady girl. By all means, go ahead, go out.
So it's okay. Now that one thing, when you on vacation and when you doing certain things, I kind of you kind of give your lady an extra pass. You feel me?
Yeah.
But if you
I think it's for all of us too. Like when
girl,
I'm
you
in a
better
place
put
where
that,
nobody knows me, it's different. You know what I mean? Versus like being out here where it's like a reunion. Anytime I go out, I'm always seeing I'm dapping up 20 people I know besides coming with my people. So I think like people are a little bit more conservative in their hometowns versus when you're on vacation. You're like, bro, nobody knows me here. I could tell people right now that my name is Arthur.
Arthur.
And they would be like, dude, Artie, what's good? You know what I mean? They wouldn't even care. They don't know me, bro. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's what I'm saying. No,
So
you never know when you
Izzy,
have to.
I got a question for you, Izzy. So and for your friend. Okay. So if y'all had a man who was trying to curtail the way y'all dress, like y'all got with a dude and he was like, yo, listen, you not wearing that, girl. I don't want you to see. Would that affect your relationship with him? Would that affect how you?
I can speak on experience, actually. So
Speak into the mic.
I can speak on experience. That has actually happened. It did affect the relationship. They get upset and arguing because, like, I want to go out. I want to dress how I want to dress. and then they're upset about it. So it does mess with the relationship, honestly.
It does.
Yeah.
What about you? What you think?
It don't affect me because I don't mind. Like, I really don't care. I don't really care if they say something about what I wear. I'm gonna wear it anyway because it's my body. I chose.
But what I'm saying is, I guess moreover, like if it was a deal breaker for a nigga, like nah, I really don't like my girls dressing like that. It's a deal breaker. Is it bye, nigga, or is it you gonna respect that and you going curtail based upon how he feel? I'm gonna ask you that same question next, Quanta.
I mean, it depends. It really depends on who the man is, if it's really a good man or not. So if it was a good man, then I respect it. But if it's a man who disrespects me, then nah, fuck it.
Right.
So if I sell crack all week, you're not gonna listen. But if I'm Pastor Jackson in training, I'm Deacon Mitchell. So if Deacon Mitchell, they say you super low on the far left. So look, when you grab the mic, speak directly into it like this. Yeah, go ahead. It slides right and directly into it and project. And project, because you don't want to watch the podcast back and everybody loud and you like, yeah, you sound like when I said that, I didn't know. All right, Quanta, would that affect you? You get with a man, he like, yo, listen, I want you to cover up. I don't like you going out there with all of the cleavage showing and all of this extra stuff. Would that affect how, y'all relationship moving forward?
Yeah, for me, it definitely will. I feel like also because of the lifestyle that I'm in, like a lot of men that gets me with men is that you see how I dress prior to you even talking to me. You was on my Instagram, you was on my Facebook, and that's what attracted you to me. Now I'm with you and you don't want me to be attractive no more. That's not how it works. As a man, go for what works for you. If you see that she's like that, then don't entertain her in the sense of trying to make her your wifey if you're not okay with her dressing like that. You know what I mean? Because I'm not going to switch it up like, nigga, you know what it was.
What it was.
But what if he said, look,
I like her.
Damn. What if he said, damn, I like her vibe. I like how she talks. I like, I feel like we could be a power couple together. I love her drive. I love her ambition. I love her confidence. Right. But I don't like the way she be out here shaking that thing. So then now he get with you and he like, listen, we could do this. I'll give you all of me, all of myself, but my one thing is this. Can you change that for me? Even though you say, oh, yo, you knew who I was before I came to you. That was his one thing that he felt like if I could get her to change that, I'd give her the world.
You said shaking ass. That had nothing to do with how we dressed, though. So that's different.
All right.
I wouldn't.
You right. I added that.
If I get with somebody, you gotta respect the relationship. Like you can't be
I'm over here thinking like
ass niggas, like.
I added that one in there. I'm not shaking ass, but showing ass. I used the wrong shit.
If I'm with my man, I'm gonna dress how I want to dress. If I'm not with him, okay, I will respect myself. Feel me? I will wear a cover up. That's what he wants because he don't want no other guys looking at me. I understand that.
I mean, I feel like I would compromise to a certain extent, but at the end of the day, like
that's what relationships are, though.
I'm quantitative. I want to dress how I want
to compromise, man. That's exactly what it is.
Go ahead, Johnny. Say it.
Here. I said, well, that's what relationships are. It's a ton of compromise. You know what I'm saying? Like for you, that's your career. You feel me? As your man, if I know that it involves your career, that's obviously something different. Like that's like it's like dating a Victoria's Secret model and being like, I'm uncomfortable with you taking pictures of panties. You know what I mean? Like, how do you, you can't nitpick that unless you're like, listen, I'll pay all the bills. Just stop. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's the only realistic solution to that. But I mean, otherwise, like, yeah, like I said, you know what I mean? I think it's a compromise. Like she says, you know what I mean? She's like, if I'm not with my man, that's one thing. Because I know that he doesn't want other dudes who see me as with no man, like, yo, she's available or she's looking like, you know what I mean? Right. You're marketing yourself in a way when you're not with your man, you're marketing yourself as this available, yo, could I get one of those? Is there any more waters? Oh,
you know what? We're going to go ahead and get the panel some waters.
Thank you. I'm parched.
Brooklyn.
I was looking at it over there. It's all cold. I'm like, damn.
All right, so let me ask, and this question, I'm gonna start with this question with Johnny Beezy. Matter of fact, I'm gonna let Draco speak on this first, and then I'm gonna go to Johnny Beezy. Go ahead, cause I know you got a lot of shit to say, Drakey.
Even too silent.
Even too silent.
No, right.
Women ain't shit. Women just like.
Stop. I love women.
Yeah, they're the best.
But
they are.
Ain't no way in hell my woman's going to some fucking nightclub without me. at all.
Right.
I don't care if she's with her friends. I don't care if she's with her mother. I don't care if she's with her father. I don't care if she's with her auntie, sister. I don't care who it is. She's not going to no club without me. That's one. So with that being said, I never really would have to worry about her dressing promiscuously or too sexy for me because she'll be right with me. Like, yeah, end of story. Like, the fact, if she even contemplates it, I'll just lock her in a cage in the basement somewhere. Like,
oh my God.
Like,
Right.
So I'll tell her, don't be stupid. Like,
at least he honest.
Yeah.
Ladies, you heard
So
that.
you're going to
He's
lock
like,
your
listen,
woman
you ever
in a
watch
cage?
You ever watch the show You? I'm going to put her in a glass
it's not gonna
box.
be soundproof. I want people to hear.
Yo, all right, this is something wrong with him.
So
I
can I
swear.
ask you a question? Is that because you don't trust her? Like,
No,
what
it's
would be
not
the
that.
reason? Because
It's
you're
like this.
basically saying
I'll
that.
answer your question.
Hold up. You're basically saying
Yeah.
that if she, it was her mom's birthday, and some moms still are like hip with it, like to go out, have a good time. And her moms and all the girls from her family wanted to go out. You wouldn't trust her to go out?
Hell no. You see, this is what I say on every podcast. I would never park my Lamborghini in downtown Newark or some hood somewhere. I will always park my Lamborghini in a protected garage. So meaning, there's no chance at me leaving my Lamborghini, aka expensive car, or a woman I value highly, that I'm letting her run out to go to some club where there's multiple men who's going to attempt to do what I've already done. Now, with that being said, it's not insecurity. It's there's always somebody better. Somebody knocked out Muhammad Ali. Somebody knocked out Mike Tyson. Somebody. No, it's not. It's insecurity. Is no, babe, don't go. Oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do if you go. Or no, baby, don't go. And if she still goes, he's still waiting at that house for her. Security is telling her, listen, you could go, but I ain't gonna be here when you get back. Unless she's going with me so I can ensure her protection, she could go out to the streets and stay there.
Yeah.
End of story.
Nah, that's controlling. I'll be
No, it's not.
I'll be damned. I think that's the problem.
So your woman can't go out without you.
No, because I want to ensure her protection. If she wants to go out in the night, stay
If
in the
she's
streets.
a bad bitch, it doesn't matter if she goes to the fucking corner store. The same niggas that you just said that's gonna be on her trying to do the same thing you're doing, I get hollered at more at a gas station
Correct.
pumping my gas sometimes than I do in a damn club.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a fact.
It's
And
correct.
I be hair tied, no makeup, dropping the kids off, getting gas real quick. So you just gonna be with her all the time?
It's called risk mitigation. At a gas station, there's not 20 to 50 different drunk niggas trying to get your number.
Right.
Thank you very much. Now, next question, focus.
Oh wow. Okay. all right.
Debate there. We gotta put a pin on that. Come back to it.
Yeah, but it's also security. At the
Secure is
club
that
that's
dude
not at the
standing on
gas
his 10
station.
toes.
You might get snatched out the gas station quicker than you get snatched out the club. All right, so look, do y'all think? So do y'all think, how much of an impact do y'all think like the entertainment industry, like the music and all of that shit? Waters. How much do y'all think the entertainment, the music industry and all that has an effect on how women dress? Do you think women is dressing like this just cause or do you think, the way we see things in the entertainment industry, the music and all of that, do you think that kind of affects people's decisions on what they wear and how they dress? I'm gonna start with Izzy.
Yeah. So I care about my image. So honestly, like I care how I project myself. So how I dress, I am keeping up with like the trends kind of. I want to walk outside and like I look at the other like Beyonce or Rihanna, whatever. I look at how they dress and I'm like, all right, I gotta dress like that. For my image. If I'm an artist, I gotta dress like an artist. I gotta be the artist myself. Can't just walk outside with some sweatpants and a t-shirt and perform. Like that's not what.
So
what
for
I'm
you,
showing
somebody who's
myself.
in the industry, you saying, of course, it plays a position.
It does, yeah.
Right. But how much do you think? And I'm gonna ask Johnny Bills this. How much do you think it affects on regular women that are not in the industry? Like, it's just. Do you think it has an effect on them?
You're asking me?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I think the media, period. It doesn't even have to be just the entertainment industry, bro. Like, I mean, everything we watch, I feel like has an impact on what we say, do, wear. I mean, I've noticed even, the lingo that we've used over the years. Like, I remember when this used to be called swag.
Right.
Now it's called drip. or I got the Riz. And that, you know what I mean?
just learned that Riz.
Yo, Flea or Fleek. Yeah, the girls
no,
will say
not
that
Fleek.
their
Flea.
sisters on Fleek, right?
No, you get Flea. That's what we used to say back in Jersey.
Yeah, but with the polo. Nah, man, bro. So, like, you know what I mean? Like, things have just changed, bro. So, yeah, the media, I think, creates a big impact. I mean...
Yeah, I would agree with I agree
just
with
period.
that.
You know what I mean? Like, I think the entertainment industry, specifically, I think that pushes, you know, more fashion, lingo. It's, you know, because hip-hop is a culture. You know what I mean? It's not just a genre, you know what I mean? It's deeper than that. So that's what I think. Like hip hop specifically, it's got the culture in a chokehold. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know many country artists who are impacting the fashion industry as much as hip hop artists are. You know what I mean? I don't know. I mean, yes, I think maybe rock has another level up there too, because you've got, you know, people who are dressing with like the tight leather pants, like there was, you know, so I think, like I said, the music industry has a big impact on fashion, lingo, you know what I mean?
Everything.
The way we dress, the way dudes cut their hair, the way girls got their eyelashes, just everything, bro. Like there's just so much impact.
So it's the music is a catalyst for human behavior, basically, is what you're saying.
Yeah,
you listen to the music and then you emulate it. You act the shit out.
Yeah, and I mean, dude, it's highly marketed too. Like you gotta understand that these platforms they're pushing this. You know what I mean? They're pushing this. You know, they're pushing the fashion that these artists have. You know what I mean? Like I can't go on Instagram without seeing something from like Fenty, and that's Rihanna's thing. You know what I'm saying? Or seeing you know, a new artist, ASAP Rocky dropping a new Jordan 1 or something. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the impact and the tie-in. I mean, I'm seeing a lot of like Drake sneakers, the Nocta Glides or whatever from Nike. Like that's being highly marketed. So it's like, bro, they're everywhere, bro. They're everywhere.
Yeah. So I mean I would think that with that same mindset, that's half the reason why these niggas is out here shooting and killing one another. Like it don't stop at the dress and the lingo.
And it's also home training, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, this stuff is being marketed, but it's also how you raise your kids and the environment that they're raised in too. Like it's a combination of things that I think that lead to the violent part of stuff. You know what I mean? Like I don't think it's just the music. Like, bro, I've definitely listened to like King Von and I don't shoot people, bro. You know what I mean?
It's like, nah.
Like I'm like, I've listened to
you ain't shoot nobody yet.
I've listened to all these artists. I've been in my car at a red light being like, and I know some old ladies looking at me like, Jesus Christmas is hooligan, and I'm just like, you know. But meanwhile, I'm answering phone calls like, yeah, you need insurance or what's up? You know what I mean? Like, so. I don't know, man. I think it's also home training. There's a lot of impact, environment. You know what I mean? So it's a lot more to it than just the rap. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right, Quana, what you think? You think the entertainment industry got anything to do with how these women is out here dressing and acting?
Yeah. I ain't got too much to say about that. I think it does. You know what I mean? You want to stay in tune with things. You want to stay up to date as a woman. That's just how it is. You know what I mean?
Right. Okay, all right. That was pretty good. We can snap to ourselves for that. I like that. I love all y'all answers. I think we got a lot of good shorts out of there. Y'all can go ahead and clip y'all words out and share them, and they're gonna get traction because y'all had a lot of good information and this, that, and the third. Live studio audience, I need y'all to hop on the Facebook. I need y'all to beat the chat up. I need y'all to start acting crazy, including you, Mr. Cameraman. Hop right on the Facebook. Hop on the book. Hop on the chat. And yeah. Everybody get on the Facebook, so you know. All right, so
They don't know your Facebook, so you're telling
my Facebook, Kaleem D. Bailey, they got me on Facebook. Lee's got me on Facebook.
Yeah, I already
Shaq got me on Facebook. You shared it.
Yeah.
Right. All right. Here we go. So this next topic, okay, is I think something that certain one, I guess we all can relate to, whether you've been a parent, whether you are a child, whether whatever. But it's kind of a, I don't want to say touchy topic, but it's a deep topic. It's something that we all can relate to, and I feel like we all gonna have a good opinion on, right? So step parents beating their kids, beating kids that ain't theirs. Do y'all think a step parent, in any way, shape, form, or fashion?
Wait. We have to hit the chats.
Oh yeah, let's hit the chats first.
Right past the chats.
Well, we skip past the chat. All right, let's go to the chats real quick, and then we'll get to the next situation. All right. Let's see. I feel like if you are confident with of what your style and clothes is, you can rock it. If you are not if you a bird or not, I know for damn sure I'm not a bird, and if I was thin, I'd rock a nice outfit if I could.
That's funny.
Okay. Neither.
Oh, chill. Don't talk about Candace like that. Chill.
All right. So I guess I see that point of view. That's some point that she made.
I will literally ask my dude first before going out with my girls. Good job.
Yeah, I guess that's respectful. Okay, that's one for Draco. I mean, it is respectful.
I mean, I fuck with that. I'm gonna tell you I'm going out.
You just gonna say it?
Yeah, I'm just telling her stay out.
I'm not gonna ask.
Quana, if you leave, that's it. It's over, girl.
I used to tell my ex, you ain't leaving me. You ain't going nowhere. Why you lying, nigga? Where you going? Nowhere.
All right. We need an episode with just Quana and Draco. Quana vs. Draco, the new podcast.
Yes.
Like Mortal Kombat in this mo. It's up. Talk that talk. All right. So let's get to our next topic. Oh, that's some bull. I'm sorry, the Giants game is on. They just scored on us. All right, so
yeah, we're gonna win. Just let you know.
San Francisco? Who your team? 49ers? Mm-hmm. Boo.
Niners. And we up, so y'all booing for the run. Look, and we just went up again.
Boo. That's because the refs is on your side.
I should have worn my jersey. That's what I really should have done.
All right, so I think I'm gonna start with Billsy on this one.
All right.
Billsy,
what's up?
Talk to me.
Is it ever right for a stepdaddy to beat his stepkids or to discipline his stepkids or to put the smack down on the stepkids?
I'm a step parent, so.
Do you whoop that ass when they be embarrassed?
When it comes to my daughter, nah, I don't whoop her ass, but I definitely discipline her. Like, this is the thing, like, people, you can't associate discipline with physical discipline right away. You know what I'm saying? Like to me, like, I'm more of a, like, I'll take their mistakes. Like, I know, first of all, we're humans. We're all imperfect. We all make mistakes. Kids are the worst of them. They're the ones that are still in the learning process. They're growing up. You know what I'm saying? So, instead of like trying to discipline them in a way where it's like, I'm just going to whoop your ass and send you to your room. It's like, I try to take those moments and make it a learning moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you messed up, but let's try to figure it out together. Why did you mess up? There's a way to discipline them in a manner that I think is just more positive. But sometimes, bro, like, if an ass whooping is deserved, I go right to the source. I'll be like, yo, you birthed her, and you need to WWE SmackDown that because I can't. So, tag team, you're in. Because and vice versa. Like, I know wifey would do the same thing. If my son was bugging out, she would call me right away and be like, yo, come get your mans. Come get your mans. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't think physical violence really should be involved because that just isn't, it's... There's a time and a place for it, but it's also just not, it's not my duty to do that. If you're not, for me, my job is to earn your respect because I'm not really your parent. You don't have to respect me. I haven't really done shit for you. You know what I mean? Except love your mom. You know what I'm saying?
How old is your stepdaughter?
That's your fiance, right?
Yeah.
All right, so you're not just marrying. You're not just marrying her. You're marrying into the family.
Of course, of course.
So they gotta respect you at some point.
And earning that respect, I feel like I said, earning that respect is I do it in a way that doesn't involve violence. You feel me? Because you're not my kid. Also, you're a girl. Like, I think maybe if it was a boy, it'd be probably different because I think a boy requires that male structure, which sometimes involves getting an ass whooping. Because when you're a boy, like, boys tend to get in fights more often. Not that girls don't, but boys tend to have to be more. Boys are more physical as kids, things like that. You know what I mean? So teaching them boundaries sometimes requires a male's like physicality. Like, yo, like, you got to understand that you can't test boundaries because there are going to be people bigger than you that will fuck you up. You know what I'm saying? So I think it involves that sometimes, but like I said, for me as a step parent, my approach has always been psychological. Let's get to the source of why you're acting out or what you're doing for attention or whatever the case is. Like,
I like that approach, but we got a question though. The chat want to know, when did y'all start dating? Parentheses year.
Yeah, we've been together.
How old is the child?
Yeah.
And is the other biological parent still involved?
So I've been with my fiance for almost 6 years. I've known my daughter since she was 7. She's 13 now.
Okay.
So when she was young, it was a lot of more like babying-ish because, she's still young.
Right.
You're 7. Like I took your 2 front teeth out, dude. Like you're
okay.
You're still like a baby to me. You know what I mean? Right. Versus now we have like almost like grown conversations.
Okay.
Because she's at that age where, you know, like I feel like that young teenage age is that age where like outside of the house they act like adults. They're like, yeah, what's up? What the fuck? You know, they act like tough outside the crib, but then they come into the crib and they're like, but I'm a child, and you're like, bro. Don't play that dumb shit with me. You know what I'm saying? Like I know you. I've read your text messages with your friends. Right. I know the shit you be talking about. I know you be like, yo, he's so fucking hot. Don't act stupid in front of me. Right. So you know what I mean? We at that. You know what I mean? You're at that age where I can speak to you like you're already exploring these grown ideas and concepts. And it's happening. Your body's changing. Hormones are. I get it. I can't stop you. And the more I try to stop you, the more you're gonna try to do it. Exactly. So. Let's get on the same page. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at with her. You know what I mean? I'm very like, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna be your best friend. I can't. That's the worst mistake I could ever make is trying to be your best friend.
Amen.
But I'm gonna do the best I could do to be a father figure. Now her real father isn't involved, so like, you know, I'm kind of just 24/7 duty. You feel me? So
that's your fiance. The father's not involved.
Nah.
Yeah, you gotta beat that ass. I'm sorry.
Yeah, nah, I can't, bro. I just can't bring myself to it. No, don't get me wrong. Wifey will fucking. She will fuck her shit up if she has to. You know what I'm saying? Right. I've seen wifey cock one back a couple times when she's gotten way too out of line. You know what I'm saying?
Allegedly.
But she's been
Allegedly.
Yeah, supposedly. You know what I mean? I dreamed it actually is what I meant to say. But yeah, nah. But you know what I mean? Sometimes it calls for it, you know what I'm saying? But it's not gonna be my duty. If you my stepkid, I'm gonna let your biological parent whip your ass. But that's okay, cause your biological parent loves me, so they're gonna listen to what I tell them, and they're gonna be like, yo, your kid fucked up. And they're gonna be like, yeah, I'ma handle that, say less. Because once again, when you're dating somebody and they have a kid, they also understand that kid is their luggage. So when that kid isn't respecting you, it's a reflection of them as well. Like when my kid if my kid disrespects my wifey, nah, we need to have a whole conversation, my boy. We need to go talk because that's not cool. You feel me? So like I said, you know what I mean? I think it's up to the biological parent. It's not her luggage to micromanage him versus it's not my luggage to micromanage her either. You know what I mean? It's like that's something that should come from your actual parent.
Draco, I want to know what you guys say on the matter. Do you think it's ever okay? And look, Johnny, I think you answered that. I think you answered it in a good way. I think in a productive way. You know, I think in a way that people can learn. Right?
If you're not moving forward, you're not moving. You feel me?
If you're not moving forward, you're not moving. Absolutely. All right. Draco.
So.
Beat that ass.
Like, me personally, I can't complete somebody else's save game mode. So like, personally, like I won't be beating no stepkid's ass.
Okay.
But like, if that kid is out of line, because I seen some ghetto ass baby kids before, they need some ass whoopings, bro. Like it's not no. In my opinion, I don't think it should be like, yeah, no, let me go get their biological parent. They'll handle it. And for me, they, in my opinion, respect has a level of fear behind it. And within that respect, the fear behind it is what tells the child or other person why they shouldn't cross another boundary or cross a certain boundary that'll cause some type of controversy, whether it be physical, mental, verbal, etc. So my thing is, that level of respect, knowing that if you get out of line, damn, I don't gotta wait no 30 seconds for mom to come in here, or mom not gonna call me, I'm good. They're gonna walk all over that quote unquote step parent. Well, in my opinion, I feel as though they'll walk all over a step parent because mommy or stepmommy or stepdaddy ain't gonna do nothing to me. When my parent get home, I handle with it. It'll be, damn, stepmommy just hit me, or damn, stepdaddy just got me. You feel me? So that's my opinion on it. Like it won't be any type of hesitation on whether or not they'll respect what you have as law inside of the household. They'll just respect it because they know it's coming.
You know,
I can see that.
I'm from a different time. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm from a time where
whoop your ass. Whoever watching you whoop your ass.
I'm from a time where the neighbor beat your ass. You go home, you get another ass whooping. Yeah, Aunt Jackie beat your ass. You acting a damn fool. Miss Godmother beat your ass. Miss such and such will beat your. Right. The teacher might even pop you with a ruler. When I'm back in the day.
Well enough, your immediate family could get away with it.
I'm from a different time.
Aunts and uncles for me.
I'm from a different time. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Like my aunt or uncle could slap me upside the back of my head and then tell my mom, and then my mom would get mad and be like, "I'm gonna fuck you up."
Right.
And I'm like, "Damn, bro, like this, he already slapped me."
Right.
Listen.
Coño, pero tus hijos de con. And I'm like, like you could be an auntie, grandmother. My mother did not play that. She let nobody touch her kids.
Listen, I come from a different time. I done got ass whoopings from Miss Robin, Miss Jackie.
Yeah, it was somebody else.
Miss Robin pull that wooden spoon out.
I mean, but I want to speak on that step.
Go ahead. Speak on it, but pull the mic and speak right into it.
Being raised by my stepfather and my mother, that's different. Like when we first met him, I gave him hell. Run for his money. I would not listen to him. I would talk back. I didn't care for none of that. Like, you're not my parent. You can't tell me what to do. And at first, he accepted that. All right, she gonna give in eventually. I mean, over time, this man really structured me as a young lady. Like, he really taught me how to be who I am today. So honestly, I needed that from my stepfather, him disciplining me. Honestly, because my own father wouldn't do that.
Right. Right. I mean, listen. I live with you. Live with me. I'm providing for you. I'm taking care of you. I'm married to your moms.
Right.
I'm a part of your upbringing. If I come into a situation and ass whoopings is not how y'all get down, I'm not just going. You know what I'm saying? If you discipline him, like, go to the corner, Timmy. I'm gonna put his ass in the corner.
What?
I ain't gonna be the advent of the ass whooping.
Yeah.
But
I'm leaving.
If I come into the situation and ass whoopings is on the table, I'm whooping that ass.
Nah, my mother handled the ass whooping.
I'm whooping that ass.
If your kid needs an ass whooping, I'm definitely instigating that. I'm gonna be like, yo, I'm not. Shit, yo, if it was me, if that was my kid, I would slap the fuck out of them.
Right.
Oh my God! All right, Quana, I want to know what you got to say about this. You got children, and you single at this moment, right? But I know your situation, and I know that when you do get serious, that's going to be a step situation. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So how do you feel about that? Do you feel as though it's ever going to be right for?
Okay, so for me, I could speak from personal experience and then how I feel about my kids. So I had a stepdad who raised me. My dad wasn't in the picture, and my stepdad beat me. And honestly, for me as a kid, it made me rebel against my mom.
Oh, okay.
Because even though my dad wasn't around, for some reason with most kids, even when their dad's not around, they love them so much. Nigga be gone, but some reason they still love their dad. They crave their dad. Mm-hmm. They want their dad. They want to know them. They feel like they blame their mom somewhat. Like, oh, like it gotta be even if the mom's telling us whatever, but we still feel like, why isn't our dad around? You know what I mean? Even if the mom is telling us that, we still wonder and want to know our real dad. Like, a lot of people yearn for that relationship with their mother if their mother's not around, or their father.
Right.
I never felt like it was okay. At the end of the day, I never felt like it was okay. I don't feel like my mom should have allowed my stepdad to beat me. It didn't. I feel like for me, it was because it was more like, he's your dad and that's what it was. It wasn't something that I was able to accept. I feel like with children and there's a step parent, if they don't choose to look at that person like a father figure, they shouldn't have to. But they should have to respect that person as an adult and the person that you're with. Mm-hmm. Not every kid is going to get that bond with the person that you're dating to the point where they're like, that's my dad. They might get a real good bond with them and they respect him and they know, okay, listen, this is, an adult in my life that cares for me. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So it really just depends on the relationship with the kid. But I don't think that a person that is not the parent should be putting their hands on.
Do you feel like your stepfather was too harsh because you wasn't his biological daughter? Like, do you feel like you deserve those ass whoopings to a degree?
Sometimes I got ass whooping for the dumbest shit, but I don't feel like that's necessarily. I don't feel like that's necessarily the case or whatever. But I don't know. I just feel like it was never okay for me. Like, I feel like that had a lot to do with why I ran to the streets when I was younger. I started gangbanging at an early age. Like, there's a lot about me that people don't know. You know what I mean?
Blood or cuss? Let me stop. I'm fucking with you.
So, you know what I mean? But and as far as with my kids, my kid's father passed away a year ago. So for me, I know that I would never let a man put their hands on my kids because I feel like it's just a lot different for me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they don't even have the option to like ever see their dad again or anything like that. If my kids, if I get with somebody and they look at that person like a father figure, I'm gonna allow them to call him dad on their own. I would never be like, oh, you have to call him dad. That's your dad. That's your stepdad. No, I would never do that. That would have to be something that my kids have to genuinely feel in their heart. Like, I want him to be my dad. You know what I mean? And then I will allow that. But putting their hands on my kids, oh, hell no, I'm not gonna go out. Okay.
You're knocking niggas smooth out.
I'm dead serious. Don't touch my kids.
So you come in the house from a long day shift.
My thing is, I know if my baby dad was still here,
kids hanging from a chandelier.
He don't give a fuck who I'm with because he was a real father. He was there. So I look at it like that too. If my baby dad was here, he would never. He don't care if I was married to a man. He would never let no man put their hands on his kid. You know what I mean? Right. Like, so no, I wouldn't do that. No.
So no from you, yes from you.
Mm-mm.
You said no.
She said that he disciplined her, but her mom beat her.
He never touched you. Your mom beat. Okay, okay.
Like 8 years now, never touched me.
Never touched you. Okay, all right, cool. So the discipline is cool, but the ass whoopers ain't cool.
Not cool.
So if he told you to go stand in the corner,
like my brother, that's different. He disciplines my brother, but us, like my mother's daughters, he don't touch us.
So do y'all draw the line at ass whoopings or discipline in general? In other words, if they give you a timeout, or if they tell you to go stand in the corner, if they make the executive decision to take your PlayStation and your whatever the hell, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead, Johnny. What you gotta say on that?
Oh no, I was just waving to my girl.
You was waving it.
I just draw the line.
Yeah, she looked at him. You better not touch my goddamn kids.
Because my kids still need to have respect for that person and know that like there is consequences. You can't just talk to him however you want. You can't just walk all over them and think that shit's gonna be sweet. You know what I mean? So anybody like me, anybody that I leave my kids with, my kids already know like you need to respect them, like point blank period. So even if they can't beat you because it's my homegirl that's watching you, let me find out you was acting up. Guess who's coming? As soon as I get to that crib, I'm beating your ass. You know what I mean? But for me, I don't watch kids that I can't beat. If I can't beat your kid, I'm not watching your kid. But the difference is that
time out.
But listen, this is my thing though. I would never watch.
Time out. You can't be. So you can beat the kid you're babysitting, but your man who is committed to you and spinning chicken and who is just there and all day and know firsthand on an intimate level how bad this little kid is.
Okay, but listen though, stop real quick though. The only kids that I babysit is family members. So like if my kids are with my titi, my cousin, my tío, my family, I will allow them to discipline my kids. Like, but the thing is, you gotta know the people that like you're dealing with though. Like I think, and I'm 34. I think in the years that I've been alive and I watched 50 million kids, I probably only spanked 2 kids, and it was because they absolutely was wilding for respect. You get what I'm saying? I'm not gonna beat nobody's kid unless you're doing something crazy to the point where I can't even wait for your mama to get here because you're putting yourself at risk. Like I don't watch a kid that was running in the street, doing the most. Like you know what I'm saying? It really just depends. Like, you know what I mean? You have to do some real it's not just, oh, you cursed at me or yelled at me, shit like that. All right, I'm going to let your parent handle it. You know what I mean? And all the kids I watch are my family, so it's different.
Okay, so
my family members, I would let discipline my kids. But I know that they will only do that is if my kids absolutely cross the line. They're not going to spank my kid because my kid...
You spilled water on the floor.
Yeah, did something dumb and they were fighting with their cousins or they knocked something over. Yeah, like they're going to... Yeah, they're going to beat my kid if my kid opened the door and left without accident and they caught them down the block. You get what I'm saying? Or my kid took something that was really crazy and knocked their cousin upside the head and busted their whole... Then, I understand that. Like, you know what I mean?
So it's levels to the shit.
Levels.
So...
Because certain things you can't wait for. Like, you get what I'm saying? Certain kids, like the little boy that I was watching that was just running into the street, I had to beat his ass because... You're putting... No, I look at it like this. You're putting yourself at risk. So if you get hit by a car, something happened to you, how's that gonna... You think your mom gonna give a fuck about anything? Me and your mom gonna be going through it. I'd rather beat your ass.
Like, why the fuck didn't you beat his ass? Or
yeah, you get what I'm saying? But regular kid stuff and kids just being kids, I'm not beating your ass for that shit.
I'm whooping ass. Keep them little badass kids away from me. I got a belt named Fred. You want to meet Fred?
Fucking pootie thing.
All right. What are some of the advantages and disadvantages of the step parent having to discipline the child? Advantages and disadvantages of a step parent Not having to whoop that ass, but just having to discipline the child. Nobody gets the question?
Bro, the only benefit behind the step parent doing the discipline is that the biological parent gets to take a seat back and relax. That's it. That's the only benefit.
The biological parent gets to sit back
and relax. That's the only benefit.
Well, like the pros and cons.
Pros and cons, yeah, of discipline.
I mean, I think the pros of having to discipline a child as a step parent is it just makes you creative, especially as somebody coming from a childhood where, you know, parents beat ass regularly. You know what I mean? It's like when you're a kid and that's how you're raised, when you become a parent, you think that that's the only way to get your kids to listen to you. So, like, that trickles down into your ability to parent. You think the only way to resolve solutions with your child is to whoop ass. So when you're a step parent, it makes you have to be extra creative because you're like, I can't just Spartan kick you through the drywall like my dad did. You know what I mean? Or I can't just take off my belt and whoop your ass or smack you with a wooden spoon like my mom did. Like, you know what I mean? So you have to become creative. Like, I think that's definitely one pro. Like, it just gives you an alternate perspective on parenting. It allows you to try something that maybe you weren't raised doing. You know what I mean? So that's cool. But, like, I mean, the cons, bro, are just stepkids. They push the envelope way harder than I think
you ain't my daddy?
Dude, yo, the one time my daughter, true story. The one time my daughter was like 8 or 9, and she got in trouble at school again. And at the time, I was the one with the flexible schedule, so I was always getting her from school type deal. And I'm like, when we got home, I'm like, yo, and the shit that you're doing at school, that shit is not cool. Take off your backpack, take off your shoes and go upstairs, go up to your room. And she's walking up the steps still with her backpack and her shoes on. And I'm like, yo, take your backpack off and take your shoes off. And she keeps walking up the steps, and I'm like, all right. I know my English isn't fucked up. Like, and I know I said it loud enough because I'm Hispanic, and I know that I just have a little extra bass in my voice. I'm going to say it one more time, but loud. Hey! You not hearing me? She looked at me, bro, 8 years old. She said, I hear you, I'm just not listening. Bro, I never wanted...
That's when Fred
I never wanted a WWE child so bad in my life. I was like, bro, what those are fighting words. Like, if a grown man looked at me and said... Yo, my nigga, I hear what you saying, but I ain't listening. I would be like, what?
Nah,
what?
I would
bro, I almost lost it, bro. I almost lost it. I was like, I'm pretty sure I just go get a smoke break, and then I call wifey. I'm like, you know what this bitch said to me? It's crazy, bro. Yeah, true story.
Beat their ass before they get their ass beat in jail. In the streets.
Straight up.
Because nobody cares. You raise a little badass kid, now they getting rolled out because they got a goddamn attitude problem in their mouth and they police beating their ass because they ain't shit. Listen, the Bible says, spare the rod and spoil the child, nigga. You better whoop that ass.
But I think that there's levels to it too, because I think that now with, all the studying and everything, I think a lot of people don't realize that there really is many other ways to discipline kids. Like, a lot of kids really did get beat too much. Like, I've seen girls that just be slapping the shit out their kids all goddamn day, don't got patience for their kids. Like, and then mind you, if you're disciplining your kid and you're not talking to them and explaining to them what they did wrong, how it made you feel, like, that's something that I learned too. Like, when my kids do stuff, is to actually talk to them and tell them how it made me feel. Like, you hurt me when you did that. Right. You made mommy look bad. You make me feel this way. You know what I mean? Because some kids, I don't feel like I got that. I just got beat. I didn't get the explaining and everything behind it. So when I got beat, I got angry. And when I got angry, I was in the streets.
Right.
I was outside. I was rebelling. You get what I'm saying? I didn't get that conversation. And I think a lot of kids that were damaged from back in the day, like, yes, beating does, it is a benefit. I don't think there's nothing wrong with beating your kids, but I do think that there's so much more that goes behind that. Like, that can't be your only source of discipline. And if you do use that, you need to be talking to your kids. You need to be exploring other things and figure out why is it that they keep doing this. You know what I mean? Why do they feel this way? Why do they feel like they got to communicate this way? A lot of people are, like, really so closed-minded and just like, I'm just going to beat his ass. Like, no.
So let me ask you a question. Did you run to the streets because you got beat? Or did you get beat because your ass was running to the streets?
I think it was...
Like...
Nah, for me, honestly...
Like, the way we view things is never it's not always how things is all the time.
For me, I feel like now that I'm older, I honestly do feel like it was because like I felt like my stepdad for me was more force of like that's your dad, and I think that really just made me mad because I feel like that should be a choice. Like I said, I don't care how long somebody's with somebody. If I want to accept him and look at him as a father, that should be a choice of the kid. That should not be because that's my man. That has to be your stepdad. That has to be your father. I don't feel like that's okay. I feel like that's why I rebelled.
Okay. All right. Well, I wasn't there, so I can't speak on that. I don't know, but I do know your ass was outside, fucking.
It was fun.
Gang
I ain't gonna
banging.
lie. It was fun.
And running the streets.
Street lights came on.
Yes, I was.
Your ass deserved them beatings. It's like, she said, "Look, man, my dad used to beat
I'm not
me.
saying
You
that
know,
I never didn't deserve.
I used to shoot niggas and rob niggas, but
I deserved a lot of them shits.
Some of them are well deserved though, and I think as long as you communicate, they teach a good lesson.
She said I used to shoot niggas and rob niggas, but only because my daddy beat me.
I got the ass whooping. You get what I'm saying? I give my kids now the ass whooping with the communication. It makes a difference.
I gotta reflect back on ass whoopings and be like, what did I do to deserve that? Like, I must have done something.
Beat those kids' ass, and if
That's not even an answer to everything.
How
I feel
my
like
dad
each
did it?
kid is different. You
Every
have to
kid is
discipline.
different.
Yes,
There's
yes.
no book
So
for
I
it
hate
all.
when like parents say, "Oh, I love my kids all the same." Well, you can't say that because your kid, everyone's different. You have different personality. You're raising different people.
if you are an abuser,
parent them
if you
different.
somebody who beat your children just indiscriminately, and you did and that is seen and shown,
Right.
mama need to leave too.
Yeah.
Everybody need to leave. However, to make a blanket rule that no step parent should be able to discipline their children, I think that shit is false and incorrect. Is going to lead to the delinquency of the youth in society, because at the end of the day, like you said, I ain't going to be around no kids I can't beat. I'm not going to be around no kids I can't discipline. I can't show them the correct way of things.
But then again, you can't be around kids who aren't gonna respect you either.
Yeah, and
But what
that's
I'm
a
saying
reflection
is,
of
okay,
the
if I
other.
was-
That's a reflection of the parent too. Like Quana said. Quana said like, I make sure that whenever I leave my kids with people, they know to respect them.
exactly.
So if your kid is disrespecting me, then that's a reflection on how you've been
On how
raising
you
your
are
child.
parent,
And I can
exactly.
use that moment to try to teach them a lesson, and whether or not they absorb it. There's moments, like I said, that they require ass whoopings, and if that moment comes, then listen, yo mama needs to whoop your ass, and I'm gonna make sure that I pass that message along to the boss, to your boss. I'm gonna make sure I pass that message to your boss, and she's gonna get the memo. And then when you get your ass beat, I'ma laugh.
This is what you do.
But my whole thing is too.
Go
I
ahead.
feel like
Let's see them. Go.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
My whole thing too is I feel like if I was with somebody and I was with them for a long time, and if my kid would have to do something crazy, like I said, I think there's certain instance. If my kid did something like really crazy that they couldn't even wait for me to come home and get that ass whooping, I would be understanding. If he was paying the bills and what he had to do, and my kid was just buck wild, like. But the thing is, I have good kids. I really don't have. My kids are just kids. My kids don't curse. They don't be doing all that extra shit. You get what I'm saying?
They don't curse around you.
Well, they don't curse around me. You're right about that.
Right.
Yeah, that's.
But what I'm saying is, my kids know too when they go somewhere. They know how I am. They know to be respectful. You know what I mean? Don't be beating my kid. The only way, let's say if I left them with a step parent, I was with somebody and my son took a bat and hit his brother in the head with it. All right, at that point I'm gonna make an exception. If I come home, I found out you beat my son, I'm gonna beat him. He gonna get a second ass whooping. Why the hell did you hit your brother with that bat in the head? That's crazy. You get what I'm saying? If they gotta violate, then I might be all right.
So super violation.
It gotta be super violation. It's super, and that honestly.
It's a very thin line, though. Super thin line.
Yeah.
It's a very hot. Those exceptions are so rare.
Exactly, because if you got good kids, that's not really gonna happen.
Right, it's a reflection of your parenting. So, like, if
Speaking
your
of
kid is a piece of shit,
Mike,
then it's
Mike.
like, what am I doing here? You're clearly already failing. You know what I'm saying? If your kid is a piece of shit, and I'm like, it gets to the point where I think I have to beat their ass, I'm like, you're not doing your job either. You're not telling your kid to respect me as the co-parent or the other adults within this situation. You know what I mean?
Consistently give them ass whoopings.
So
granted, that's in the early bits of a relationship. Sure, I kind of expect that shit because some kids become rebellious. You know, the whole "you're not my dad" shit. So like, I kind of expect that. But like, if we're at the point where we're like, dude, I'm engaged to your mom, what are you doing?
Right.
Listen, as much as you might not like it, bro, you're stuck with me until you're at least 18 or until I emancipate you. So I'm here. what are we doing at this point? You know, like, so, I just think it's to a point where you gotta, like.
And that says a lot about the mother. She's, if the kid keeps doing that, where the
parent
has to beat them.
Well, listen, this is what I was going to say now. Father absence is incentivized through the welfare system, right? You got people who that's like, you get money, you get Section 8, you get welfare, you get, cash assistance, you get child support, you get all of this if the father's not in the house. So it's incentivized to keep the father out the house, first of all. Of course. Then you got, niggas out here going to jail, niggas dying, prison industrial complex, poverty industrial, all these reasons why there's even less fathers in the house. But with the advent of less fathers being in the house also came with more stepfathers being in the house because, quite frankly, and that's not everybody's case, but, I could still get them checks and have stepdaddy up in here and I'm still getting his checks. I'm still getting Section 8. It's only if the biological father is not there that, you getting all of this stuff. So now we got the government telling us, incentivizing fathers leaving the house. Then you got, the parent saying the step parent who is an influx of step parents, they can't even discipline these kids. And now these kids is growing up all fucked up. These kids is growing up, just making all types of bad decisions. I think the discipline got to start somewhere. And if it's an exodus of fathers leaving the house, then that stepfather or that stepmother who's stepping in the place of that should be able to have the autonomy to discipline them badass kids too. And that's what I got to say.
I agree with what you're saying, but are you just putting discipline into physical?
I told you, if they want them to stand their ass in the goddamn corner, whatever it is.
Okay, yeah, because I definitely do believe that my partner should definitely be able to discipline my kid.
Yeah, I should be able to.
I wholeheartedly believe in that, and I even believe, like, even your wife. I feel like if your stepdaughter did something nutty and you beat her, I feel like she would understand that. She would be like, okay. And it also comes to having that connection and that understanding with your partner. You get what I'm saying? If my partner beat my kid, I know that it went the fuck down. You know what I mean? But they would never think that they could just do that regularly. Like sometimes, like the other day, my son was walking in the street and he had his phone. That's my biggest pet peeve. When my kids be in their tablet and trying to walk, we outside, you got to be on point. I teach them that.
Right.
No reason why you're not paying attention to your surroundings or none of that. So you know what I did? I slapped him right in the back of his head, slapped the shit out of him. Boom. He dropped his phone and crack. I was mad. Now I'm mad because I had to slap you in the back of your head because I told you 1,000 times stop walking with your phone in your hand and not paying attention. You know what I mean? But like a step parent, no, I don't feel like he would just be able to do that. Like you're not just gonna slap my son in the back of the head. You gonna have to tell him to put his phone away. And then if he don't put his phone, then take his phone. You know what I mean? But if he did something crazy, real crazy, and you had to beat his ass, then I would respect my partners.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
All right. I'm sure. I don't know about any other step parent, but like I've definitely been in that position where like either, you have to discipline them or, you know what I mean? There's been situations where that's occurred. As a step parent, I feel super fucking bad about doing it. Like it doesn't feel good. Not only does it not feel good to discipline my own child because I feel bad, I'm like, damn, I fucked him up, man. Let me go talk to him. You know what I mean? Like, but a kid that's not mine, I feel even worse. I'm like, damn, bro. I don't want to emotionally scar this child that you just think every man that your mom brings into the house is gonna fuck you up. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'd be thinking like mad deep into the psychological trauma that should be causing. So I'm like,
if you enjoy beating any kid ass, you got to go. It's not an enjoyable process. You're not supposed to be enjoying beating.
I feel bad like when that shit happens. You know what I mean? I don't want to have to do it, but like if it gets to the point where I have to. Then like, dude, I wash my hands clean of this situation.
You changed their life, bro. You shouldn't feel bad, man.
Yeah. I think it's a teachable moment. You're gonna learn from this. I
think we squoze the juice out of that topic. Which I think we squoze the juice out of that topic. Yeah, that's good. Snaps for that topic. We squoze the juice. Izzy J done up. She like, you know what? She remember all them ass whoopings that she should have got that she did get.
I'm gonna get to the spicy questions.
Yeah, I'm got some spicy questions.
All right. Is Remy Ma a thought for what she did?
Yes.
Is Remy Ma a 304? That's our next question. Is Remy Ma considered a 304 for what she out here doing?
Wow, she's categorized as a raisin.
304?
All right, bet that's tough. Yeah. Good job, buddy.
Remy Ma's a raisin 304.
She's a raisin.
She's a raisin 304. She ain't never going to replace Papoose. You feel me? She got some schmuck that spits a couple bars. He's like, 25? But he's nowhere near as famous as Papoose.
Like, the dude she's smashing right now didn't get on YouTube and spit a whole, how many bars was that? Like 60? Whole 60 bars from going from A, only using words that start with A, then going to B, using only words that start with B.
You talking about, Papoose?
Yeah. Isn't Papoose also like the creative director at United Masters? Like
he probably is.
Yeah, bro, like he's plugged in heavy. Like even though he don't be like dropping mad music and is not marketed heavy, like he be like, I'm pretty sure he's like the hip hop creative director at United Masters.
Now he went from United Masters. United
Masters.
He went from A to Z.
Maybe it is. It's one or the other though.
Yeah,
and then remixed it, and then went from Z to A. Like
I want to hear what you got to say, cause you been sitting over on the couch silent. Is Remy Ma a 3? You know who Remy Ma is, right? You heard the whole situation. Is she a 304? Is she a 304?
Do you know what a 304 is?
I do, but I don't really listen or pay attention to Remy Ma. Like I don't really like.
So she got caught cheating on her husband with some young 25-year-old dude. She's 45. He's 25.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna say. Yeah, she got caught cheating on her husband. Papoose
Here's
beat
the worst
him
part
up.
about it. He battle raps in the same league that
right?
that Papoose used to battle in. Matter of fact, Bull battled Papoose.
I don't remember
That's
that.
304 to me.
She a 304. All right, so 304. Izzy J, is she a 304?
Yo, didn't
I'm gonna plead the fifth.
Didn't Pap hold her down while she was locked up?
plead the
Didn't he
fifth?
hold her down while she was locked up?
Pap held it down for 7 years.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, how could you?
Quana.
Like I get that man looks different without his hat on, but give him a break, bro. Give him a break, bro.
She was locked up for 7 years and he ain't even cheat.
That we know of.
Supposedly they had he probably did some low key
They had an
shit.
agreement?
You don't even know though.
All right, but low key is better than you.
I heard that supposedly
Go ahead, get the
they had
mic.
some
Get the
type
mic.
of agreeing or understanding.
Mike,
when it came
Mike,
to,
Mike.
like,
Okay, that's lit. That's lit.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
Go ahead. You said what?
I said from what I've heard is that supposedly when she was locked up, they had some type of agreement as far as him being with women. I don't know. As far as that situation, I don't really like to speak on it too much, only because like when it comes to famous people, like I be giving my opinions and stuff like that, but you really don't know what goes on behind closed doors.
Exactly.
They could have, even though what we seen is that she cheated, but they could have already been separated, but they didn't put it out there like that. They could have been sleeping at different homes in different beds, and they could have been trying to fix it, but really wasn't fixing it.
You drawing.
I don't know.
You drawing.
I'm not drawing. I'm speaking the truth.
You drawing. How you know that's the truth? They were sleeping at different houses and you let
said
them.
we don't know.
No,
What I'm saying
so,
is,
but what we do know,
don't know.
But what we do know is that they came
It's
to
what
the
they put on social media.
they
That's
came
what
to
we
the
know.
last battle.
They thrive off of the negative.
They came to the last battle.
You know that.
Now, what I feel is wrong,
Matching.
though, is even though we don't know what really happened,
Nigga, they came matching.
Exactly.
Couples skipping through flowers and shit. You know what I'm saying? They be like,
No,
they don't market
there is no excuse for this.
Right.
Publicly,
Hold on.
what's known?
Let me say this real quick. They came to the last battle rap matching, okay, in his home city. So your man beat this nigga up, supposedly. Is you all in the news for cheating or whatever, and then you take your next battle to his home city and you go there matching him. Y'all both got on green and black. Like, bro, that already's 304 behavior. Then she said to when the dude was rapping Geechee Gotti, he was getting on her ass. She had a little rebuttal. She said something like, "Oh, I ain't know you was Pap's friend. Next time you call me a bitch, you not getting your back in." Hold up. I ain't know you was Pap's friend. So she basically telling the dude like, "Oh, you riding with this nigga over me." Then Easy the block captain said something like, if I got beat up over a female, the only way that I something is if I still got the female." Like the way they was coming in the joint was like they ain't have no
But I don't
respect.
think that's necessarily true though, cause like you could be with somebody so long, y'all could still be going through your thing, and a nigga will still fight over you. I don't care what nobody says. These niggas out here, when in they mind whether y'all together or not, that's they pussy. That's they pussy. Nigga, I know niggas that fight with their baby mom. They baby mom with a whole nother nigga.
Right.
And they still be acting controlling and all that. The reason why I feel like she was wrong though is because at the end of the day, she is in the music industry. She is in the limelight. So y'all wasn't officially broken up to the media. I feel like if she was gonna move on and be doing all that matching shit and all that extra shit with this nigga, they should have made it clear. And so this way, Pap didn't look like a fool like what she made him look like. She made him look bad.
She made him look bad.
You get what I'm saying? So
She made him look
like
I think she made
shoulda had
herself look
enough
horrible.
respect- Exactly. She should have had enough respect for them to make sure that was clear that they were done. You know what I mean? But I don't know. Pap still ain't speak on it.
He said Thursday. He might be speaking on it today. I heard he was supposed to be coming out Thursday speaking on it. I don't know.
We definitely got to get to the chats though, because I see a lot of comments.
All right, yeah, let's get to the chats real quick. She said that's their relationship. When you in the public eye, you got to cross all your T's and dot your I's. If they were separated, she would have said that. I agree with you there. Because you only making yourself look bad. You making yourself look like a whole 304. You wilding out here in these streets. And somebody told me something years ago. You know what I mean? My man KL, he said, listen, young blood. He said, all women cheat in their 40s. He said, all women cheat in their 40s. Remy 45. And his logic behind that was that by the time they 50, they not going to be as desirable or being able to get people to, you know what I'm saying? You know, when you 50 something, it's harder. When you know, your 40s is your last hurrah. That was his logic behind that. You know what I mean? So, I mean, do you think it's a little validity to that? That majority of women out here, once they get 45 and whatever?
I don't know yet.
Alright, supposedly, and this is just what I heard according to biology, that as women age, their sex drive actually increases, while as men age, our sex drive actually decreases. So I wouldn't be surprised that women that get older tend to be more sexually driven than, like, you know, maybe he just ain't cutting it in the sheets, bro. Like, maybe he's just getting old. You know what I mean? Like, so that's supposedly women's sex drive increases, their libido increases as they age versus men decreases. So, like, that could be a thing, bro. Maybe she just is like, nigga, I'm horny. You know what I'm saying?
So it's a whole culture of
hat on, bro.
40-year-old 304s out here. That's what you saying. All right.
I mean, it could be, bro.
Draco, you think that's true?
What, that 4-year-old raisins go out and
he said raisins.
So
wow.
Biologically, biologically,
not the crazy.
The main reason why women's sex drive go up is because they're literally running out of time on their youth. Like, after 35, biologically speaking, and hate me if you want, okay, you can look it up yourself. You have a higher likely chance. Yeah, literally. After the age of 35, and that's if you're completely healthy, your chances of having a child with some form of defect literally skyrocket. So therefore, these women are going out and making a muck of themselves before menopause come about, and then they start sagging. So my thing is, it's like, maybe, yeah, if the allegation is out that women around like 40, well, I mean, women do initiate 78% of divorces, but if they're out there being 40 and aroused and whatnot, and they want to get plowed like a driveway in the winter, you know, be my guest. That's me. You feel me?
Jesus
FOMO.
Christ.
It's called FOMO for the YOLO. You feel me?
Like a
Fear
driveway in the
once.
winter, bro.
Yeah. They're running out of time. That youth is clicking. The clock is ticking. Yo, like, my watch just stopped talking about this. Like, come on now.
All right, so 304 Remy, yes. 304 Remy. Sure. Yeah. 304 Remy.
Sure.
Yes, Kwana 304. I don't want to speak on that.
Cheating is unacceptable.
Yo, shout out Kwana in the comments, bro. 40 or you funny as hell. I'm about to get that tatted.
I can't do that because I don't know. Right?
You ain't reached that yet.
No, because. Okay, I know y'all heard what I said. All right. I do think that if they were going through whatever they're going through, she should have handled it different. But at the end of the day, I'm not in the bedroom. I don't know what the fuck be going on. The hell, that be our problem. We just be going off what the social media push. The social media tell us what they want us to know.
She about to grow old.
When Pap talk,
and buy a
you
dog.
said Pap's supposed to be talking. Then we can get back on the couch and we're gonna go from there.
No, Pap is simp. I don't want to hear him talk. But Remy about to grow old. Get
How
a dog.
he a simp though?
Because listen, he
beat bro up.
Listen, he stayed
He a
true.
simp?
Yeah,
Pap
he
a
stayed
simp?
true to a woman for 7 years with money in the prime of his career. What the hell? You out of your mind? I ain't wasting my 7 years on some woman that's about to go to jail for no reason.
Tap one in the chat if you think Pat Poose a simp. And then tap two if you think Remy a 304.
Nah, it's different if it was a big charge and she took it for him. All right, cool. You get a pass. Well, maybe. But Remy not that bad. She don't look that good for me to wait for her for 7 years. And at that, she getting old. So she about to become a raisin in jail. And I'm going to wait for her. And then she going to get out as a raisin when there's a woman turning 18 every day.
Oh,
Are you serious?
Well, 19,
Yo,
but
this is the shit that I be talking about.
Yo, you know what?
He just be saying shit.
Yo, that shit.
He just be
the truth.
He be saying shit. What you say? You be saying shit for clout.
no, not even.
Cause that ain't even sound right.
That shit sound pedophile.
That ain't even sound right.
No,
This
that's
woman turning 18 every day.
The fuck?
Come here, young blood.
Nigga,
No,
nigga,
it's
Alan,
like
like you about to graduate this year? You graduating? You 18? Oh, you ain't finished this year? Last year? You 18? You
It's
violent.
like this. I'm not gonna wait for some woman that's about to be at the end of basically her youth to get out when I can easily just go outside, go to
Get an
Starbucks.
18-year-old.
Nah, I go to Starbucks, get you feel me some college
18 is
girl.
wild. She can't even get in a club, bro.
No. But what I'm saying is that's the age she become legal. My thing is,
But why even
18 is
say
wild for
that
you.
though?
nah,
Like,
but
out of
yeah,
all
you feel-
ages
you-
to use,
yeah,
nigga said
like-
18.
Facts.
you funny as hell, yeah. Nah, but my thing is, it's like,
at least 25. Shit.
nah.
I don't even consider like under 25 an adult.
Personally, I prefer 19.
At 25,
Oh,
and
wow.
shit together.
Yeah,
How
but
old are you,
ain't you
Draco?
like 26?
How old are you?
I'm 26.
Yeah, exactly.
I prefer
That
women-
explains.
Nah, it's nothing wrong with that. If she's 19 and older, there's nothing wrong with that. Less of a chance she got plowed like a driveway in the winter.
Till you get to David Buster's and she can't get in. Till you get the bar and she can't get in.
I don't drink.
That's a lot. That's a lot, Draco. 21 and up.
Nah,
Damn
like
it.
19.
Like the bar, nigga. It's 20 ID valid.
19.
On his
Yeah, 19.
Like, now he want to move it up 1 year. It don't sound no better. Sorry, baby.
Nah, I never said I prefer.
You
Let
said
them have their high school and
19.
college years, man. Relax, man. You
And
wildin'.
now we going to 19.
Girl, I've been looking at you since you was 16. I've been
What
looking
about
at
that?
you since you was 16.
Out on the streets.
All right.
Alright,
So,
on the podcast is crazy. I don't ever see many.
Yeah, come on. Ain't nobody even.
You funny as hell. He said broke it. She can't even get you grabber. Okay, because I'm a cop it myself.
He said she can't even get you grabber. That's wild.
No, it's different, Catherine Bailey. It's different if it
Listen, what was that next question?
She
Because,
said-
you know, I
she
don't want to
said,
talk
my
about
son-
fucking 18-year-olds and
Yeah,
babies.
like,
We're
that's
not going to do
wild.
that.
I never said
They're
fucking 18-year-old.
they're the youth. Leave them alone. All right.
No,
so
you
look,
said 19. We
Yeah,
moved
I
it up
prefer
an age. We
19.
went from 18 to 19. First
No,
you
no,
said
no, no,
18 when you can get a fresh
No,
young
no, you-
18-year-old.
you-
I mean,
Nigga,
no,
You
wow.
said
he's 26, so he's young. Like he's young. He's not 34. Like
Hold
if
on.
he was like your age or like
You
my
guys
age,
speak
Even if I was
I think
34, I'm going for 19. It's
that-
over.
See, I think that's like way too.
Bro, y'all heard about Leonardo DiCaprio, bro?
yo. All right, we're gonna switch topics because
Yeah, new topic.
you wildin'. You wildin'. You already
Yo,
said what you had to say, bro.
Yo,
You wildin'.
nobody,
Even with, but
nobody
even
slanders,
even
nobody slanders Leonardo DiCaprio.
18, that 18-year-old still in high school.
Nobody slanders
Even
Leonardo
motherfucking
I
DiCaprio.
graduated at 17, so I was in college at 18.
Bingo,
They
me
can't
too.
hear you, Johnny Bills.
Bingo, me
But you
too.
were, it doesn't matter. You were still 17. You were still 18. It doesn't matter if you graduated or not. You're still in high school.
Nobody
Or you just
slanders
got out.
Leonardo DiCaprio. Nobody slanders Leonardo DiCaprio.
Okay, so that makes it okay. Next topic.
So,
All right.
with
All right.
that
So
being
listen,
said-
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this.
I've always dated.
I'm gonna say this, bro.
Nah,
At 18 years old or fresh, especially they fresh. I mean, some women are more mature than others, but you know, at the end of the day, let them have their little young, you know, their college years, and let them grow up and let them be
and
them.
let them
like,
get ran through and plowed. It's a dagger for that. That's why 19 is the best age to get it.
all right, we get it. We get your point, Draco. Like them young. Kelly.
Jesus Christ.
So if you're a single lady and you dating him and your daughter's 16, 17, don't date
She
him.
adding that.
Because your
She-
daughter's
she
almost
talking
at
that
the
disgusting
age.
shit. That's what she like. I don't like that young. I prefer 19.
All right, but like I said,
She's saying that
and
dirty
the
shit.
next
She
couple
like
of
watching
years,
that.
if she's 16, you dating somebody 3 years
Yo,
later, you would date her daughter.
You pro R. Kelly, you over here talking about 16,
Well,
17.
I'm trying to say, if you're dating a woman right now, right, and her daughter's 16, 17, you're basically saying that you would possibly, if you wasn't with her, date her daughter in a year or two.
Wait, you just got finished telling me that you used to be on the streets at those ages. So therefore, the men that was dealing with you at that age, are they?
No, I was dealing with niggas my age.
All right, we're gonna get to the next
Maybe
topic
like
because
3,
this
4
is
years
just getting
older,
kind of
but
weird for
They
me.
were all around my age, though.
This is getting kind of weird. We're not gonna do that. It sounds a little foolish.
19,
Sound a little foolish.
I prefer 19, man. That's it.
All right, and you're entitled to that. You're 26. You're
That's prime
younger.
youth.
You know, you prefer.
I'm not
you
saying
know.
I
So
agree.
what
I'm
what
not saying
age do
I
you think
agree
you're gonna
with him.
stop preferring
Go ahead,
19?
Izzy. Hold on. Let
You 30,
Izzy.
you still on 19?
Let Izzy
I'm
say
not
what she
saying
gonna
I
say.
agree with with him, but I mean, like, age of consent is 16 in this state. So if he wanted to mess with, I don't know, teens or whatever, that's his choice.
Yeah, that's his preference.
I mean,
there's women that like older men. There's 18-year-old girls who are like, yo, I just want a sugar daddy who's 40 or 50 to just take me everywhere.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead. Hey yo, I'm gonna go ahead and step in right there though. I'm gonna keep it a band with you. I'm gonna step in. I'm gonna step in right there and keep it a band with you. I don't give a fuck what the United States government say. If you messing with 16-year-olds and you 26 years old, you need to get balled up and rolled down the street, period.
However,
I dare you. I got nieces 16. I got nieces. I dare you. I'm going to fold you in half if you even attempt to mess with my child who was 13 in 2021.
Fold him like a laptop. Yeah. But if she's 19, it's a dagger, bro.
He was 20. She was 13 in 2021.
I'm saying, that's nasty.
So look. Let's get to the
next topic.
Let's get to the next topic. Because I'm folding everybody.
You need help.
No, I don't.
All right, let's go read the comments.
I don't want a woman my age.
You're scared of a woman your age.
No, I'm not. It's here.
Bullets.
Listen.
Tell them, banger. Bullets.
It takes time for me to find out if I want that woman.
Everything's making sense now.
Time out.
He said
that was a good point.
I remember in the beginning where you were saying like you want to go over with your girl, and she was saying that's controlling. You want younger girls, why? Because they don't have no knowledge.
No, that's not even it. No, that's not even it. So, listen, it's like this.
Don't tell me because they not ran through, because you must not know 23 women. They've been ran through since middle school, nigga.
No. These girls said that they're not ran through. Stop mixing up my words.
I never said 50 dudes in by 16 and shit.
I said that there's a lower chance of her being ran through. There's a difference. Like, the longer you live is the more people you encounter. The more people you encounter is the more people you take in intimately. The more people you take in intimately is the more chances that you have sex. So therefore, every time a woman has sex, emotionally and mentally, if another dude comes after, he needs to get past that first barrier that dude pulled for him to get the coochie. So therefore, if that woman got 7, 8, 10, 12 bodies, I gotta come up with the 13th trick for me to get the coochie, and I'm not going through that.
Just
it's
because you can say some shit that makes sense doesn't mean it makes sense. Nigga be saying shit because it sounds smart.
Wow. Yo, so
it makes he says shit because it sound good. Like
not even.
They said you scared of women your own age.
No, not even. A woman my age has been out legally on the street dealing with men that I don't want to have to, quote unquote, be in competition with. Whereas,
so you scared of competition?
No,
exactly.
Not even.
You afraid to stand up
because the younger women.
You won't be with a girl that's been with more than how many people? What is it, like 3 people?
No,
5. 5?
But
okay, if you've been with more than 5 people,
she get hurt.
You can't be with him.
But she get hurt right now. But anyways,
you just be sounding so
first you mad. You 15 years older than 30
already, Quana.
Yeah, first.
They already on his ass in the chat. You don't gotta.
Oh yeah,
you don't got to come out of character, girl.
I'm gonna let them chew him up.
Nah, nobody chew me up.
Look at Cat. You wildin'.
Listen, every 365 days after the age of 18, there's a woman encounters possibly a number of men that probably is doing better than you in life. They're probably stronger than you, more money, etc.
Why are you worried about that?
It's not a matter of being worried about that. I know what I have to face with the competition, but those with privilege are blind to it. But let me finish my point. With that being said, all these competitive men out there, they all not failing unless that woman is most likely staying a virgin and she's staying true to what she got to do. So before she goes out into the wildlife of worlds where you got those sharks out there that know what they doing and they taking women home, we all know those chads in the club. I'm not dealing with a woman that has faced those many encounters in the club from those quote unquote chads where if you catch them before they start
that have nothing to do with that.
What you mean?
What does that got to do with age? She got to be a baby.
Again, when she's 19, there's lesser of a chance that she's been ran through than if she's 34. What you mean? She's been on the earth for less time. That's literally it. That's math.
All right, hold on.
That's math. That's literally math. She's been on the earth legally for less time than a 34-year-old, so therefore there's less of a chance she got ran through.
There's a higher
Take the mic. Take the mic.
Has a higher purity, I guess.
My point exactly. There's a higher likelihood that she has purity.
Yeah, like that's that. Like if we're just trying to break it down on like a logical math, like that's logical.
I don't think y'all know this generation. This generation is so twisted.
I know.
A lot of the young women, and you be shocked how many bodies these young girls.
Nah, those are just variables. Those are variables.
Let her talk. Hold on.
Those are variables for sure.
I mean, because he's saying the purity because they so young or whatever. That's false. This generation is so fucked up, excuse my language, that these young girls fucking popping pussy when they like 12, 13.
Nah, those are definitely
that's realistic.
That's variables.
That we're in.
I fully understand. Hold on real quick. Let me say this, my nigga. You must have never been getting women when we was in high school. Cause I'm gonna keep it a band with you. You wasn't getting no buns in high school. Yo, listen. Hold on. Let me finish, bro. Let me finish. You must have not been getting no buns because I'm telling you like this now. We had birds then. We had categories of women then. The good girl, the birds, even the scoons. Right, even girls. Yo, my nigga. Listen, even girls. Listen, even the girls that had good reputations and they went with such and such and she was the head cheerleader and she wasn't a 3 or 4 like that. Bro, they used to go to Nook and get popped. Like, they used to, like, we used to play for, they used to go to Nook and get popped. They used to have, like, women is different. And I'm telling you like this now, when you younger, you also dumber. You also make more dumb decisions. I'm not saying that like that, but I'm just saying you have not matured to a certain age necessarily where you respect shit. Sometimes you got to go through some things. Sometimes you got to get, you know what I mean? Experience before you be like, yo, listen, I'm not going to deal with that no more. Like, it's girls that be 19, 17, 18, they 50 niggas in already. You talking about something because she 19. Hold up, let me finish. You talking about because she 19, all of a sudden you know she ain't no 3 or 4. Nigga, that's the dumbest shit I heard in my life.
No,
and if you, hold on.
Mixing my words.
Hold on. And if you was, my nigga, I know what you saying, but I'm telling you, that's not how you determine whether a woman is a good woman or not, bro. That shit is not. You can't just say all 19-year-olds have less, bro. Some women, listen, let me say this. All women got whole phase. Some women whole phase in their 30s. Some women whole phase in their 20s. Some women whole phases in their teens.
And some women whole phase quietly.
Whole phase quietly.
There's bitches that I know that got bodies, but the way they move, you would never even know.
They would never know.
You would never
some
know.
Women,
everybody do move.
Bruh, some women ran through. They was known for being 304s in school.
Dirty,
my son, yo, my nephews, they be telling me like, oh nah, she a pop. I'm like, at 15, yo, bro, I know. And if you was getting buns, hold up, my nigga, I'm telling you, if you was getting buns back in the day, you know,
you wouldn't be saying what he's saying.
You would not be saying what you're saying because at the end of the day, the bottom line is it does not matter. What matters is, you know, who this woman is. It, like, you know, really some women have their whole face early, then they get 19, 20, they be like, you know what, I ain't gonna do that no more. You know what I mean? That shit ain't work for me.
I mean, you're never gonna truly know, right? Like, you're never really gonna know, like, how could we really know, like, if a bitch is like, so, like, how you gonna know? You know what I mean? Like, so, like she said, some bitches be doing shit quietly, bro. Like, there's females that be they're fucking catching more bodies in the cemetery, but they move like they move like Princess Diana. You know what I mean? Yeah, like there's
a whole nother city. Bro, you never ran trains on, I mean, sorry. Back when you was that day when you was 15, 16?
Been there, done that.
Niggas did that when we was 15, 16. So you telling me these girls who was down for that, who was getting trizzied and all of that, now all of a sudden they're 19 now and they're,
the girls with the bad reputations probably move out somewhere. They don't live here.
So you have to deal with each woman on a particular basis. And a girl could be 23, she could have been sheltered. Church girl, she could have been a virgin. She could have been, you know what I mean, just more reserved. She could have had a boyfriend her whole high school, so she only had one body. You gotta deal with each on its own particular, you know, understand what I'm saying? Like, you can't do that, bro. Like, it's just
but also I think, like, listen, if you just prefer younger women, then that's totally okay. Like, I think that's fine too. Like, if you're an adult and you're just like, I would rather not date a girl my age or older. I would rather date a girl who's youth, because as men, you know what I mean, like, we're very visual visual people. We go after the nice things, right? So like as a man, like I could totally understand having the preference of wanting to date somebody who has a more youthful appearance.
Yeah, but so you can do that at 22.
You know what I mean? No, of course, bro. Did you see like Beyonce looks like now to this day?
Bro, your daughter 13. According to them, in 3 years, she available. Get the fuck. Bro, you're not gonna shoot everybody.
Bro, I'm shooting everybody. I get that. No, of course, bro. But also, I have to acknowledge the fact that that's also a fact. Dude, and it could happen earlier, bro. I lost.
You know what else is also a fact?
16.
My shotgun.
yeah, my 9 works. I promise, and my shot's
shit
great.
is also a fact. Come near my nieces if you want to. And you 26, 27. I dare you. That's when DJ Focus is going to turn into DJ Smokers because I'm
Yo, Focus. Speaking of my daughter, I got to go scoop her, so I got to cut.
What time is it? Oh, it's 10:03.
I got to cut early.
Yeah. We're going to get final thoughts, though, first.
Oh, final thoughts? All right, let's get it.
We're going to get final thoughts first before we get up out of here because we started at 8, so therefore we can end at 10. Right on time. We don't got to go late today. But
we did that for y'all, guys. We've been late these past couple weeks. We apologize sincerely. We was trying to get shit straight, but now shit's straight. We started on time, and we're doing it effectively for you guys.
All right,
make sure we're here on time.
No, that's facts. All right, we're going to start with you on the end. Give me your final thoughts or everything, whatever you want to say, whatever you got going on, whatever you want to say on the matter. Go ahead, final thoughts.
What you mean?
Like, just your final thoughts about how we talk about how we talk. You know what I mean? You can give me your IG and say bye. I don't care. Just final thoughts.
I don't really know what to say, but follow my IG, I guess, what you just said, boy name. Like I said, I like being on here. It was pretty debatable. I ain't know what to say much because, you know.
Nah, don't worry. Next time we're going to get you the itinerary early, and you can go ahead and have your thoughts ready and all of that. Izzy, give us your final thoughts.
This was an interesting night. This is my second time being up here. This was it this time.
It
was interesting. When you meant spicy, talk your shit. Yo,
right.
I felt that shit tonight, you know?
Right.
But anyways, follow me on Instagram. I am Izzy J. Performing coming up on the 14th. I'm also going to be in the fashion show. So, tune in on my page. My flyers is out. Yeah.
All right. Izzy J. Johnny Bills, final thoughts.
Yeah, man, this is dope. I like talking, you know what I mean? That's probably because I got like ADHD or some shit, but but yeah, man, I like having good conversations. You know what I mean? I feel like us as people don't do it often now in today's time because we're just so technologically connected. So this was really cool to like just sit and communicate like regular human beings. So yeah, man, it was dope. Y'all already know what it is. Your boy Billsy. Y'all can follow me on all the socials at Johnny_Bills, and that's Bills with a Z. You gotta get it like the first, baby.
Hey, I know that's right. Quana, let's get your final thoughts.
Final thoughts is, I had a good time, good talk. This is everybody's, it's just opinions, a whole bunch of opinions, different views. We all had, different lives, different upbringings. It was, it got a little spicy, But, we got Oktoberfest coming up.
Hey.
Make sure you all pop out to that. We gonna be lit. We outside. I'm gonna be hosting. Focus is gonna be there. It's gonna be a movie. Bring the kids out. Bring the family out. It's gonna be a lot of things. Follow me on all social media outlets at Quana Tatted, QWANA Tatted, on all social media outlets.
Hey, Draco, what's your final thoughts?
I came here to get yelled at by Quana.
You always get yelled at by me. It's regular.
Draco the Sage, Draco the Goat, Draco the Polygraph, and as of today, Draco the Savage. It really don't matter what I say. It don't matter what any of these people on the couch say. All that matters is that you wake up and you do better the next day because that's all that matters, to be honest. But, yeah, make sure you show up to Oktoberfest because if you're not there, you're square. What else is going on? What's happening in September? Oh, yeah, there's a fashion show happening in about a week, I think, on the 30th. September 30th. Make sure you're out there. 35 without food, 50 with food. It's going to be... I'm going to be there. I think Quana going to be... Are you going to be there on the 30th, Quana?
No, I just seen the flyer about that.
So Quana's going to be there in spirit. Bills might be there.
But I'm going to be at Main Gate. Phone party.
Oh, phone party.
Oh, if Quana going to be at a party, I think I might be there. Hey, Johnny, I lost my virginity yesterday. just to let you know, like, you know, it was really hard. It took so many years, bro. Like
he said, Quanta too old for your likes, Petty.
Yeah.
He said he pulling up.
Yo, he looked kind of chunky in that motherfucking profile picture, though.
That nigga is a certified goon. You better watch out now.
Hey, bro. If he tried to throw a couple stacks, you feel me? I don't got jokes too. You feel me? We all funny here. But anyways, like, but yeah, see y'all next week. You feel me? Thanks for watching.
All right, so the good thing about the fashion show is that it's over at 10 o'clock. Your party starts at 10.
Yes.
So you could hit both.
Yeah, you can definitely come.
So you can hit both.
Okay,
you
I'm
can hit both.
Yeah, Quanta gonna be there.
You can hit the fashion show, and then you can hit the phone party. Quanta got a phone party on the 30th.
At Main Gate?
At Main Gate. You feel me? I might slide for that one. I might slide for that one, you know what I'm saying? But I got my daughter's birthday party that day too. So, you know, it's gonna be a busy day. We're gonna see. So, my final thoughts is this, man. At the end of the day, keep on grinding, keep on working. Don't pay attention to the haters. Don't pay attention to the naysayers. Don't pay attention to people who tell you you can't. You keep on working. They miserable as hell. They believe they can't, so they thinking that you can't. But the fact about it is you can. You can always. Whatever you wake up and put your mind to, you could do. You are a creator. That's why you are God. That's why the Bible says ye are gods. Ye are like gods. Because guess what? You create like God create. You can wake up every day, be better than the man you was yesterday, and bring something to the world nobody ever bought before. You can wake up today and bring something to the world that's going to benefit everybody. You might be the one to cure cancer. You might be the one to cure AIDS. You might be the one to take your family out of poverty and take them to the next level. So whatever you do, believe in yourself, keep grinding, keep working, and you will be successful. Like I tell everybody, stay focused. Stay focused. And it's not just because my name DJ Focus. Well, actually it is. That's my slogan. Stay focused and you can achieve anything in the world. Shout out to all my ladies that was on the couch. Shout out to my main man, Johnny Bills. Make sure you cop his new single, Mood. Shout out to Quanta Tatted. Follow her on all social media platforms. She always got something going on. She always got a dope show. Make sure you vote for Johnny Bills for Best Male Artist. For Best Male, what's your other category?
Best Music Video.
Best Music Video, Best Male Artist. Make sure you vote for make sure Quanta, you just gonna be hosting, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna be hosting.
She gonna be hosting.
Anniversary of Hip Hop Awards.
50th anniversary of Hip Hop Awards. You know, I got bars. Just dropped the album. My last video got 104,000, but I ain't get nominated. So I hope I gotta work harder so I can get nominated next year.
Next year.
Frisetto. Don't forget about Uncle Focus next year. You understand what I'm saying? Nah, but for real though, shout out to all of the nominees. Shout out to everybody who was nominated for the 50th anniversary of Hip Hop Awards, October 8th at Steel Stacks. It's gonna be a dope show. They got graffiti, they got live graffiti, they got break dancing, they got all of that. Mm-hmm. They booked her too.
I believe she's gonna be there. So
all right, look, listen, we got Asha and Menace the next week. We gonna, we don't want to split the crowd. But big shout out to my girl Asha Burton. She's gonna be on stage doing her thing. You feel me?
Always.
And of course, they're gonna be on stage at Oktoberfest. DJ Menace, he got the 50th anniversary of Hip Hop Tribute. He take you on a journey all the way from the beginning to the end. Special dance performances from Asha Burton and friends. You know what I mean? We got fashion shows. We have live bands. We got live performances. We gotta get Johnny Bills on the stage. I just gotta make sure I get the budget right because that nigga expensive. That nigga costs me money. But yeah, shout out to Draco for always being controversial. We love you. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be next week pushing the envelope. You understand what I'm saying? And yeah, be better, do better, be great, and stay focused, ladies and gentlemen. We out until